Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Payday, you want payday? I know that. Payday, you want
Boxingvoice.com.
payday?
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
You don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power?
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me. So, talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
Boxingvoice.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the Boxing Voice.
What up, what up, what up, what up, and welcome back. Hold up, what's up with the cracking, Lynn? What's up? Welcome back, Mario Ski, Fuego Ski. Mario on top of the world. What up, champ? How you doing?
I'm on top of the world. Are you getting any feedback from me?
Nah.
Are you sure?
Nah. Oh, now I hit
Just a little bit.
Now I hit a medallion crashing against the microphone.
Oh, that's what it is. My bad.
I see the IBO medallion crashing. Yeah.
Isn't that a rule of the sanctioning body? I'm not allowed to take this off for 48 hours, right?
Yeah, I thought it was 48 days, but all right.
Yeah, well, no, that's what I'm going to do. Yo, God is good, dog. God is
How you feeling,
good.
man? How you feeling, man? Victory lap, man.
My dad hit me up and asked me if I wanted to have a championship steak dinner tonight. He was gonna cook. I told him we had a show, so he's scheduling it for tomorrow. But yo, this is the win that keeps on giving. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I got hit up D Style, Kelsey McCarson. I mean, some of the, Joseph Heron, some of the top, people that cover this sport hitting me up and congratulating or liking, my posts. And it's just been like, oh my God, yo, listen, that experience, no joke. The plane ride was hell. I feel like I was in a car wreck, and I would do it every weekend for the rest of my life because it was just, oh my God, I can't explain that amount of people. That second round, 2 knockdowns, the crowd went absolutely bananas. And then the dramatic ending where they actually threw the towel in, which I thought was weird, because like you could have just said, hey, we good, little, and then have the ref wave it off, have people give them time to think, what the hell happened? My man actually threw the towel in, like for real. So, yeah,
Bruh,
man.
I'm show kid. I fire that corner, man.
Yeah,
it's like you said, bro. At the end of the day, oh shit, trainer Javier Caputillo with the $20 super chat that says, "Good job, Mario."
Oh man, thank you so much, yo! Shout out to every single trainer that has, given me words of encouragement or, giving me tips. Melissa Odessa, Jamel Herring, like everybody, like there were people that legit, we're waiting to see this fight that are in the fight game that have fought in front of that kind of crowd. And oh man, it was, hearing Selena play, which, was probably a mistake in terms of, I thought it would get the crowd a little hyper than it did, cause where I'm from, when Selena's on, it don't matter who you are, don't matter what race, don't matter nothing, you jamming. But that wasn't the case, but that's all right. I rep, I wore the Corpus Christi Hooks hat. Yo, I held Corpus down for real. I held Corpus down. Call me the Corpus Christi kid, shit. and so, but let me tell you what the most beautiful thing was though. Like the people that really like had always had my back and, just always been supportive, hitting me up, my family, they all watched my fight. And my cousin, the way he described it, actually both of them, it was like they were watching HBO on Saturday or, Dazn on Saturday. Like they were just hype. They were hype and of course they wanted me to win, but oh man, it's like nothing I've ever experienced. Like real talk, and I don't know if it sounds sad or if I'm sad for people that have never been able to experience it, but real talk, like top 3 greatest nights of my life, legit. Like I wish everybody could experience that experience. Like if that's what heroin feels like, I'll do heroin. Like that shit is
Yo, he jumping
amazing.
Off the window.
I'm just saying, listen, that feeling could get addicting. You know what I mean? Like
it can
wow,
for sure.
And then this dude, they were betting ringside. He comes up to me right before like we walk out to me and Doomy. He's like, I just put $200 on you. You win, I'll break you off something. I'm like, all right. And I'm thinking, he's drunk. I'm like, he ain't being for real. Yo, he comes up to me after that second round, right? Just before they throw in the towel, and he says, I just bet $100 more that you would get the knockout. So I'll give you 100 if you knock him out. And so, they stopped it. He came up to me afterwards. He gave me $50 because I don't know. I guess he didn't say stoppage. I guess he said an actual knockout, which his fault for not realizing we were wearing 16s and headgear. But that said, he did throw me $50, man. I was like, no. He's like, no, man. I won this, betting on you. They were placing side bets and shit. It was crazy, man. It was legit nuts. And the whole card was awesome. Yo, lids low. God, that dude he's going to be good. I hope he keeps trying, man. He's going to be good. He's got a warrior.
You crazy? He's got a fight. Like him and Twin is still a fight.
Oh hell yeah! I'll watch that in a heartbeat.
And now Twin got footage of him. Now they both lost, so now Twin could talk about him. I mean, the fight is there. Not only that, lids low. Yo, shout out to Dylan Ray. Let's not let that shit go by the wayside just because these guys are part of the community. Dylan dog walk lids low, man. He's dog walked a bigger man. He Earl Spence a bigger man. Yo, Lidslow outweighed Dylan by 44, 45 pounds, bro. 44, 45 pounds. That white boy is no joke, man. He's a dog. That's all I could say on the commentary was he's a dog. He's a dog. Oh, my God, he's a dog. Dylan is a dog, okay? He gonna be a problem.
He is a dog for real.
He is a problem. He's gonna be a problem for anybody at that 130, 140 pound division. But we got another super chat from Joshua Lang, who actually fought against Jerome Lambert. Didn't get the win. Tough fight, Joshua. Listen, that was Adrian's matchmaking. He knew the both of y'all. Yeah, that didn't seem. I mean, I heard you had 11 smoke, like you were like 11-2, but damn, bro, Jerome is on another level. You know what I'm saying? He was mixing it up too well, going up and down, painting that fence like with body shots and bringing it back upstairs to the head. But Joshua Land with the $15 super chat says, them fights were fire. The whole event, the main event, these guys were out for blood. Get some. Yeah, man, I can't believe Mario knocked out Show Kid's tooth, man. And shout out to Show Kid. I see you in the chat. At least you ain't disappear. There's a lot of people that, sign up, disappear, or sign up, don't even fight and disappear because they didn't get the fight and they're embarrassed that they weren't in the building, that they didn't show up, that they didn't have a valid excuse. So, shout out to everybody that shows up, man, because that is the first win right there is showing up. And believe me, we thought Mario was not showing up, man. There was a lot of running jokes. My man got there late again.
They said I posted fake Instagram pictures of my airplane taking off.
Nobody ain't believe that picture. If y'all all follow Mario on Facebook, that picture with the red lighting, bro. We was literally copying that shit. We was literally copying that picture and dropping it in Google like, yo, man, this shit fake. This shit fake. Yo, people was like, but I thought he was on a United. This American Airlines. Yo, dudes was Googling. Jordan zoomed in to the back. You know how the back, you can see like, you know how the pockets of everybody's seats. So we're like, so he zoomed in. He was like, yo, Google that 737. Dudes was trying to look for model numbers on the plane with the zoom, with the iPhone pinch, man. We didn't know if Mario was going to show.
I definitely earned that lack of confidence. I get it. Unfortunately, my original flight, weeks ago got canceled, and they put me on a later flight. I was supposed to get in that morning, Friday, and that got canceled. Didn't come in until night, plus an hour delay for my flight while we were on the tarmac, like sitting in the seat. I took that picture, and we didn't take off for like almost an hour after that. So yeah, man, it sucked getting there, but it only hurt me because, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm tight today. My back is definitely feeling the, sting of it all, right? But yeah, man, it was crazy. He said he knew his tooth was knocked out in the first round, and if you want to say anything about his trainer, when he told his trainer, I'm thinking he's thinking like, yo, I can't fight with a broken tooth. My man, his trainer told him, go out there and finish it, and he got really aggressive in that second round. And, I'm not going to lie, like, I went out there and I wanted to show people that I've learned things. I tried to be composed. I didn't want to blow my load. Like, there were a lot of checkpoints from the first fight that I was trying to knock off, and instead of really just focusing on beating him, I was trying to not get beat by myself too, right? And unfortunately, like, there were these moments where I have been in there and sparring. I've been in there with Doomy, like, helping me, and I just couldn't get the counters off, but there were moments where I could have taken it, sooner or try to take it sooner, but I knew that whole time. Listen to me. I don't care what anybody says. You could talk any shit you want. I'm confident in my power. I had my hand cocked. I knew I just needed one. I knew that. And wasn't I was headhunting. I wanted to find that I wanted to find that perfect shot. I wanted to, make him feel something and then try to push it. But, I felt like I was composed. I felt like I handled that fight much better. I think that there's a lot to, what I grew on. And all I'm saying is I'm not stopping. In 6 months from now, I'm going to be a better fighter than I was last night. I'm going to be in better shape. I lost 24 pounds.
No, you look better. If anybody, that didn't see him, I know that there's a lot of PD jokes and VADA testing jokes. And, it's got to be the camera, which is kind of ironic because that's like something that's been around for 50 years, that the camera adds 10 pounds. So the camera definitely adds muscles to your traps. Like, your traps look better. His traps look better on the show than in person. In person, you look a lot slimmer. You can see that you lost your stomach. You just look slimmer even in the face. So, but you still got weight to lose. If you wanted to keep dropping, you can probably keep dropping. Funny thing is, though, I do want to touch on the entire card from top to bottom. So let's start from you since you were the main event and work our way backwards. I mean, what do you want to see from Show Kid? At least one of the main things I wanted to see was the return of Show Kid. He was a entertainer, definitely a talker, and that's all needed in this sport. So I didn't want you to, get your I wanted you to get your redemption, but not to steal his confidence. So seeing him in the chat today, that's refreshing. But is there anything you want to see from Show Kid moving forward?
I want to see him keep fighting. That dude can fight. All the shit he talked, like, I don't forget it. All the trolling he did, I'm not forgetting it. I wanted that fight. I wanted that tooth. I didn't think about it going in, but I'll take it. The thing is, though, he can crack. I did not think he could punch. I really didn't. I thought his knockdown was like a flash knockdown. It was a knockdown in my opinion, but I didn't think it was like, oh, he could hurt somebody. I took like a couple of, unanswered shots. I think I also proved that I could take a shot too. I mean, I got hit by Keem. I've been hit by Show Kid, and both of them can crack. Don't get it don't get it twisted. I would just like to see him keep fighting. He likes to fight. He's got this kind of attitude where he's able to entertain, but then he shuts it down and gets to business. I'll be honest, I think he still has weight to lose. I think he still has cardio to get better. Yeah, like he could do that, but he's able to perform the way he is, and he's 1-1. That's the same record I got. I beat guys that are, over 500, but still at the end of the day, like, same record. So, I definitely would just want to see him keep fighting.
Let me ask you, in a sick, maybe sick is too harsh of a word, but in a weird way, do you like that it all worked out this way where you didn't show up and people doubted you, and then you ended up fighting a 1-0 proven Show Kid to gain your respect and your win back? Like, because it's something to get a win or come back and get a win after a loss to Keem the Dream from Florida versus an 0-0 fighter that never fought. But you fought a 1-0 fighter that arguably was robbed for a knockdown, talks a lot of shit. So it just, to me, optic-wise, it looks better on your resume, losing to Keem and coming back and beating a dude that people thought was tough. They thought he was tough. Yeah, they counted you out.
Listen, I write, I don't do it for a living, but I write stories, and try to make a living out of it. And I couldn't write a better story. That was just so fitting, to be able to, come back from a knockdown and get it the way that happened after
shit, you got your Ryan Garcia moment.
Yo, listen, it was, the crowd was so crazy after that. The knockdown, I got back up and knocked him down. That second round was it could have been round of the night. I think there were a lot of different really great rounds, especially in that first round. But it don't get better than that, bro. It just don't get better than that. The feeling is, oh fuck, the way it played out, and I didn't want people to doubt me going in. I like Bishop's good dude, Joe's a good dude, but I didn't want them to have to come to me like, yo, I believed in you. Like, I don't want to have to make people believe in the opposite of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to people that I've known for so long to say, well, I know him, I know he could do this or whatever. I want it to be like people, feel a certain way, but it worked out that way where everybody was doubting whether or not I was going to even show up, and then to come back and end it like that, and everybody just went crazy. And the fact that people were betting, it just made it all worthwhile. That was my Rocky moment, dog. I don't think I'll get another one. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I'll take that one forever. Like, I will tell my kids about that night one day. It's just, I don't know. I know it was an exhibition. I know it's an amateur fight. Like, I understand all that. Everything you could say, like, yo, calm down. But for me, a person who's watched this sport all his life and be able to have that moment, whatever it is, it exists and it cannot be taken away from me. And, it's big time, dog. And it's addicting as fuck. I went back in like immediately.
Nah, man. Congratulations first and foremost, because listen,
thank you.
That is ultimately what everybody wanted for you to get that redemption, because there's a sense of confidence that you get when you step in that ring. But let's go ahead and show a little bit.
Way to stop him. Way to stop him. He shouldn't have been talking. See, that's what I be trying to tell people before they get on here and start running their mouth about boxing. When you get in there, it's not a game. Now you done. You got stopped. You a quitter for life. Damn. Once you quit once, you will quit again. You didn't have the heart to get up and get stopped by my man Mario after you was calling in to my people's jaw and just running your mouth. You just got to stop. Now think about that, what you just did. I did that 8 times and I had to pay to do it. I had to pay somebody to do that. $500 every trip, plus hotel, plus opponents, everything. And when you go to Mexico, they charge you a black fee. So I had to start paying more money.
Black fee?
Because see, I know y'all don't know about this. Like, I know you don't.
So because you a black fighter, they charge you more?
Yeah, because I'm black and they think every black fighter fight like Floyd. So when you come down, they be like, oh, he gonna be fast, he gonna be strong, it's gonna cost more. Yeah, see, I never told y'all that because this is something me and my advisor talk about. You know what I mean? So when everybody here running their mouth talking about, yeah, it's different. It don't matter if it's Border Wars. It don't matter if it's Mario. You got to get in there and you got to get to work. You got to be in shape. You can't be running your mouth.
Yo, shout out to you, dog. I'll be honest, like, I didn't tell a lot of people. Actually, I only told Ness and Doomy on Saturday after the fight. I actually dislocated my toe. Like late January. You know, I had to stay off it. But it was the squats every day, push-ups every day combination that you told me to do. Yo, that I lost more weight in that first month and a half just doing that because I really couldn't work out very hard, and that was enough to have my cardio. My legs felt really good. Like I was so disappointed.
Listen. My whole for my first 5 fights, I never ran 1 mile. I did about 300 squats a day. Damn. Every day. I'm talking about leg press. Every leg press in 24-hour fitness, I made sure I got all reps. Light, heavy, deadlifts, jump squats. I never ran once. 4 minute, 3 3-minute rounds. Trying to run 3 miles for that is counterproductive, bro. I did all the explosive work.
Yo, it was big time, dog. It was seriously big time. But I do want to add one thing. Although all those things did help me in hip thrusts, I trust. That's all I'm gonna leave it at.
Hey,
right? I'm just gonna leave it there.
Let me get to super chat from Sarcastic Sarcasm that says Mario pounded that meat. And because he said that, I want to play a clip.
Pause.
I want to play a clip. No, that's an inside joke. Check this out. I want to play a clip, and this is from one of the community members. I believe London's Run Boxing made this clip. And this is what Mario means, man. Like, no matter what you say, oh, dog, calm down. It was just some Border Wars fight. It wasn't sanctioned. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. But it was. And have you ever been, has anyone ever made a highlight reel of you and added special effects and all that goodness? Nah, they didn't. So check out Mario's because this was amazing. We laughed all night.
Now Mario got to come from behind here. Can Mario get this win from behind because he's down?
Oh! Holy shit!
Sonic boom!
Hadouken!
Yeah!
You win!
You're gonna be the fucking meat that I pound.
Yo, the ending. I need that soundbite. London Runs Boxing. Send me that little clip. You're gonna be the fucking meat that I pound. I need that right now.
I was fucking dying.
Send that audio right now, please, dog. I need that for real. No games.
I didn't even remember, like, after the fight, like, I mean, obviously I remember saying that, but, like, it was, like, nothing after the fight. Like, all that was gone, you know what I'm saying? And then to have that playback, yo, that was hilarious. London Runs Boxing, you the man.
This is what I want you to understand, like, for those people that are trying to, like, minimize it for you, right? Like, look at the quickness that was made, you know what I mean? A community member felt so good about your win. Remember that episode, first of all, to go run and get that whole meat pounding soundbite. Then he added the sonic boom. Oh, man, shout out to London Runs Boxing, dude. Official. Before we move on to the next call, let me get to one of these super chats. We got Bo in Bama that says Bishop 2-0, 2 KOs, pound for pound. Yeah, we're going to get to Bishop. Bishop is a killer. You know, there's not much you can say, man. Bishop is a killer. He's very sharp and accurate. And, yeah, man, people need to be careful except in the fight. Listen, Jason Hotsey wanted all the smoke that he got. He talked a great game. And, you know, he vowed to come back. That's what was important. Shout out to Jason. But let's keep it down the line. Before Show Kid and Mario, it was actually Jason and Bishop, right? Was that the order? Because I got the old bout sheet. I know we had to slide in.
I want to say you're right, though. It was Jason and Bishop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go to Jason and Bishops. That was the co-main event. Even though I'm feeling like maybe Tank and Rivera was the co-main event.
No, that definitely wasn't. That was like the last fight before it got dark.
All right.
I think that was the last fight before the intermission.
So Sir Bishop of California, 48 years old now, took on Jason Hotsey, 37 years old of Wisconsin. And Bishop was just too much. He has that combination down pack. I think for anybody, it's gonna be trouble, because it's obviously repetition, and that's the number one thing in boxing is just repetition. Do it over and over and over and over again. And Bishop, he's obviously practiced that move so much that he's mastered it. He's 47 years old. He does it too fluidly. The minute he came out and, you see he does his little, I don't know what you call that head movement. He got some sort of attitude. So he's moving his head, but not traditional for boxing. It's more like an attitude, man, I'm too cool for you. And then he has that right jab southpaw hand out, and he's just sticking it out, but then he goes soon as you want a jab, he hammer fists your hand down and then pops the jab. So it's pop down or like Keith Thurman just said, whack-a-mole, and then pop the jab. Talk to me.
Ness, let me talk to you real quick. When you a southpaw, they call that tying up the jab hand. See, that's what Shakur didn't do last night. That's why he had problems stopping my man. If you watch Robert Guerrero versus Floyd, he have his hand out like this to tie his jab hand up, and it forces the other fighter to throw the right hand. So that leaves him with one weapon. See, Shakur didn't do that last night. He kept his jab hand so close, and the southpaw jab is the best jab in boxing. Will Clemens taught me that. So when you paw that jab out like that, you keep him at bay. You know what I'm saying? And then when they throw that right, you slip and step to your left and crack them. That's Pernell Whitaker. But you got to know those tricks, and dude knew that. So that's why, and people don't know that as far as amateur boxing. You got to tie up the jab hand when you a southpaw.
Mario, you fight orthodox or southpaw?
Southpaw. We were both southpaws in there.
Yeah, you don't use your jab much. You better get them tips from Troy, man. But, Bishop, I think he does it because of his height. So he's usually over top of his opponent's jab, so he's smacking it down. And then as soon as he makes contact, or at least that movement of smacking your jab hand down and punching, he's already throwing the jab at you and already positioning to whip the left hand to the body. And then he's killing you with the right hook over top. And
he creates velocity with it.
A lot of torque. He is.
Yes,
I
was
ringside. I can hear him. This motherfucker at 47 years old is a natural born killer, and dudes better be careful. You know what I'm saying? It's no joke. It's no joke. At this point, you know what I'm saying? He's too sharp. He hit Hotsey with a left to the body. He literally folded like a lawn chair. They called it a low blow. I can't contest to whether it was or it wasn't, because Hotsey's back was to me. So when he folded, I got the rear end, and it was I don't know. That shit, and then Hotsey took every bit of the 5 minutes. Shout out to him. We watch boxing over and over and over, and these dudes do not take those 5 minutes when they give an impossible low blow. He took that whole 5 minutes, and he kept going. I thought he was going to quit. So, again, shout out to him, showing that he was a fucking warrior. Listen, his wife was in the building. I told him, she came up to me I'm Hotsey's wife. I'm like, oh, man, you going to fight in front of your wife? That shit is tough. That shit is tough, man. I ain't trying to hear all that bullshit dudes talking about, nah, man, I ain't nothing. I can do it. Huh? Yeah, all right. Wait till you get popped all in the face in front of your girl. See how you gonna feel. And then you want to now you want to overreact. That's what I liked about you yesterday. You had patience, but sticking to the topic, Bishop is just too sharp. At this point, I don't even know what he does, because this was a challenge. He moved down in weight. I think he weighed in 180, right? 180
something like that. Yeah. No, listen, it's so easy to be a fan of this dude.
Yeah.
He is like, you talk to him and he's like just this nice, humble, soft-spoken dude who just seems to be a real thinker, methodical. And then he gets in the ring and he's like he's for real like Dr. Frankenstein and his monster. My man is a doctor outside the ring and he is a monster inside. Super dangerous with all his with his natural build. He knows how to use what God gave him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he creates torque the way that I've seen fighters with long arms create torque. Like, he doesn't have heavy arms. He's not, this ripped up dude, but he knows how to use his body in a way that just creates, honestly, like the best way I can think about it from like an athletic standpoint is like pitchers. Pitchers have mechanics and, they could be tall and skinny or short and fat. It doesn't matter. Their mechanics help them to whip the ball in. That's what my man does. Bishop uses his mechanics, his skill set to whip his punches in a way that creates torque and velocity that makes him such a bigger puncher than he would seem to be. He's a monster, dog, for real.
Yeah, man. We got Gentleman Driving's Club, which is Sean Mission Impossible Jones. Man, dude, it's hard to really understand when the next one is going to be because this one set the bar so high, man. Just huge thank you to Adrian Rowan for seeing the vision and, putting his neck on the line with his, partners over there with DEFCON and George Monterey, who's running for mayor. So if you're in the Wisconsin area, man, go ahead and get that man a vote. He's trying to change shit in Watertown. That being said, man, just shout out to Adrian, bro. This shit is next level, man. And even Sean, man. Even Sean feels that, bro. Sean had 2 fans come to the fight live that he did not invite, that he did not know, that he met somewhere in Watertown. They got to talking and he was like, yeah, I'm here for a fight. And the dude was originally from Texas. Literally went that day to make up Mission Impossible shirts without Sean knowing. Showed up to the fight, bought tickets, and were rooting for Mission Impossible. Took pictures with him. Bruh, you can't make this shit up,
Hey, that's
man.
lit. That's lit, bro. That's lit. Hey, bro, I just want to
up.
congratulate you, Ness, on a great job, bro, with the boxing voice and all you've been doing. Even just accepting me and letting me swag. You know what I mean? I just wanted to come on here and just say congratulations. I was on the BPE network watching battle raps. You know what I'm saying? Watching Shakur, trying to watch it. I didn't have my thing linked up right, but man, I just want to congratulate you on just knowing how to put things together, having a plan, having a vision, seeing it all the way through. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to get that stuff done, bro. You deserve all the credit. Mario, you deserve credit for getting out there, stopping a man. Welcome to the club, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Because that's what I do. I stop people, bro.
Word up. There's not a lot of people in border wars that got stoppages and even in real boxing, man. Like, that's impressive, man. To make a man quit.
Thank you.
I mean, look, we're doing a review, so I'm not really paying attention to what Showkid is right, and I'm not seeing if he's saying he wants the rematch, but I mean, I don't see that. It's not excessive. It's not out there. So it's like you beat that out of him as well, which is. But yeah, man, I'm just saying it's surreal to believe that this thing has come so far that you can land in a state which people laughed at, right? When we first started, Wisconsin, Watertown, what? And then a fighter from Houston, Texas, can fly with his girlfriend, land in Milwaukee, drive to Watertown, meet people, and literally convert boxing fans into a Sean Mission Impossible Jones fan. So that is official. And for Sean, us as a community, we got to get behind him. I mean, the dude literally showed up there to move up from cruiserweight to heavyweight to challenge one of the biggest heavyweights in Border Wars, and that was Smoke 'em Out Jay. 48 hours before the fight, Smoke 'em Out Jay's truck breaks down. He ain't gonna make it into town. Sean still flies out. We find him a late minute replacement. Replacement shows up to the weigh-in. He's got the whole Russell Crowe tattoo. He's a gladiator. He's got he's a fucking He's Spartacus himself with the tattoo all on his shoulder. Like, the battle, what is it, like a shield or like a fucking battle armor that they used to wear like in the Roman times, the Spartacus times. My man had the whole sleeve, shoulder, chest tat. His name was Brody the Bulldog. Came up in there, 280 pounds, 6'4". Seen Sean, kept that energy, called the promoter like, yo, we out. We don't want the smoke. That dude's gonna break my ribs. I'm not ready for him. I'm like, man, what the fuck, dude? You literally stole my camera time. I want that shit back, Brody. Motherfucker, I put you on TV for you to pull out. Anyway, shout out to Sean, man. Still showed up.
Hey,
hold on, Troy, because he still showed up the next day and took another opponent who was 6'4". My man was 6'4", even younger. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and his wife was there too. One of the bartenders that worked at the bar, shout out to the bar in Wisconsin for providing obviously the venue for Border Wars. Her husband stepped up to the plate. Sean so dangerous, her husband was about to get a whole 8-hour body tattoo session. And I met him the day before, the Thursday I flew in, and he's like, man, I was going to sign up. I wanted to be a heavyweight, but I got this tattoo session scheduled. I'm like, damn, bro, next time you should fight. So then when everything kicked off, I'm like, I got on the phone with Adrian, like, yo, hit up that dude, offer him $100. Tell him, postpone that bullshit tattoo shit. Take this 100 so he get paid less on his motherfucking. And
take this 100 on that tat.
Take this 100 on exactly. Go get another.
Take that 100.
Yeah, do another part with this 100 and get in there with Mission Impossible. And bro, he got in there and he was a dog. Listen, he's a natural dog. He's got dog in him. Adrian really needs to train him and bring his ass back because he was not afraid of Sean and he swung for the fences with that left. I would have loved to see what happened if he hit Sean, like to see where Sean's chin is at, because that dude swung a baseball bat left hand without looking, and I swear I felt the wind, man. I got hit with a few flies, man, because it was, oh my God, it was attack. Bruh, it felt like a page out the Bible. Remember when Moses was like, let my people go? And God sent, what was it, moths or what was that part of the Bible? What was God sent that time? No, you don't know. Not nobody know the Bible. It was locusts. Locusts. Oh my God, it was crazy out there, brother.
It wasn't locusts. It was cicadas.
Cicadas was it?
Yeah, that's think about it. It was cicadas.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Whatever it was, we got infested. I'm telling you, it was crazy. Once we put the night lights on, I never in my life, I took a video because I never seen nothing like that. It was like, obviously they're drawn to the light, but at the rate, it was insane. And then they were just like hitting the light and maybe knocking themselves out and then like falling on the ring. All I could think is like, damn, Show Kid probably got one of them shits in his mouth right now because he was on the floor and it was all on the ring.
They told me don't breathe. Right before I walked in, this dude that was sitting ringside comes up to me. He goes, "Do not inhale with your mouth."
Word.
And I'm like looking at him like, what? He's like, "You will swallow more than one bug, more than two probably."
I had to turn off the light.
I seen it. It was crazy.
I had to turn off the light.
Oh yeah, y'all was in the Midwest. That's how it be over there. Them bugs are outrageous. You know what's crazy, Ness? My wife is in Madison. She was just in Madison.
Oh, that's out there. That's
like an hour from where we were. Trying to come, but I couldn't because she had to take care of something, and we about to go to Akron, and it was just too much. But I was literally trying to make it.
That was like an hour from us, yo. One of the fighters literally landed in Madison. Yeah. Like, yo, pick me up at the airport. We drive all the way to fucking Milwaukee, only to find out that he's in Madison. I wanted to kill Esteban, man. But then I seen how in shape he was. I was like, you got that.
That dude.
Esteban walking around here looking like it's Landry Laura, but he speaks English, and you got to pay him to keep his shirt on. You got to, it's like, yo, Esteban, man, take this $100. Just stop taking your fucking shirt off around us, man. We don't have the body you got, dog. Yo, Esteban was straight. Yo, the only thing he got to do is learn to, the peck jump, because literally he'll just take his shirt off and steal your girl. I swear to God, I want to see him and Brandon together. Brandon, you should have showed up. I never seen nobody bag more women without saying anything than Esteban. I swear, Esteban, and he barely speaking.
Then you ain't never met an Ohio player then.
Man, this dude from Oregon. He getting it popping from you.
Brandon.
Yo, he ain't only from Oregon. I never even heard of Eugene. He from Eugene, Oregon. Yeah, he getting it. Yo, my man Esteban, shout out.
You know what, though? I do want to say real quick about Sean. He put on some real weight. He didn't come in fat. He got... listen...
Man, I'm always going to be... He had a little bit of a stomach, and I feel like his biceps wasn't as, he needs to...
Lean, but he
needs to decide if he really going to be a heavyweight. He has the body... and he needs to build that into heavyweights. Like I told him, look, there's Brian Jennings with 6'1", 6'2", Mike Perez. These are probably not good, references for people right now because they're being, pessimistic and they're not really boxing fans. But Brian Jennings had 19 amateur fights. He was a baller mechanic, and he made it to fight in Madison Square Garden versus Vladimir Klitschko, not get knocked out, and probably
did better.
Probably do some of the best underrated body work in boxing history
against
Klitschko that didn't get credit.
No, listen, Sean's at the bulk stage, okay? He put that weight on right. Now it's about how he leans himself out, because you don't want to just do a bunch of cardio and take out the calories, because then you're going to take away all the muscle you built. He built real muscle. This is about now, exercising smart and eating clean. And he will keep that muscle and he will lose that fat, and he will be just as big, just as strong, and leaner. And so he's on his way. You got to bulk before you can cut. And so I think he put on some real, weightlifting muscle. And, for a guy who I didn't think was a heavyweight, he's starting to look more like a heavyweight than I thought he would be, for real.
Me too. I got to say that. And he even said that, hey, Ness, he had his little Antonio Tarver moment. He's like, hey, Ness, you thought I wasn't a heavyweight. And, he's a heavyweight, and obviously I haven't been in there with him, but people who have say that he's surprisingly strong in the clinch and things like that. There's a fight brewing between him and Rel. Rel from Detroit, now living in Albuquerque, New Mexico, trained with Hector Munoz. Those two want to fight. Hopefully Rel can put together some sort of package that maybe they could bring us out to New Mexico and they can headline, or even Sean, him being from Houston. I know we got an offer from Plainview already. Shout out to Supermex. Found he was watching Border Wars with an owner of a bar out there. Troy, you upside down, champ. He was watching Border Wars at a bar or with a bar owner who's interested in bringing us out as well. So, a lot of options. For Sean,
There's quite a few.
Yeah, I know you got something cooking to bring us to Corpus. I never been to Corpus, so that'll be cool. I never been to Plainview, so that'll be cool. I know James too, Pain Lethal. I know he want to bring us out too, and they doing it real big over there. So I something like that. But at the end of the day, for Sean, I want to see a little more accuracy. You know what I'm saying? He got the win. But I felt like I said it on the live commentary, like he was making the job a little bit more difficult. This was a dude, this was a tough man. His opponent was a tough man. He was a guy, his wife works at the bar. He's in shape. He's about to get this huge body tattoo. He obviously don't care about pain. And he's got balls. So, dude, you're the fighter. You're the boxer. Boxer, man. Shoot the jab. Tire him out, man. Let him do all the heavy lifting so to speak. And I think he made it a little more difficult than what he needed to. But ultimately, he got the job done, got the win. A win is a win. And, you know, look, obviously him and Rel is obviously a possible main event or co-main event, depending on what location and packages are available to us. So, you know,
It's a good fight.
Sean advances. And now he is 2-1 in Border Wars. He holds a win over Chach the Dad from Texas, Irving.
That's a good win too.
And now he holds a win over what is this guy's name, bro? Because it wasn't Brody. Brody was the first one.
No.
I think
Yeah.
this one is James, maybe, but not Lambert. Lambert is the one that beat Joshua Lang. But you know, he holds that win, and this win, I know on BoxRec this thing could get washed away, and someone, you know, Googles his BoxRec and they're like, who the fuck Sean fought in Watertown of all places? But we know that he had 3 pullouts, right? Like this was the third option. Like he wanted Smoke him out, J 6'4", 280. You know.
Hold on, it's going your BoxRec?
I mean, you know, mental BoxRec, because we definitely keep people's records out there. But we do have a Border Wars BoxRec. Eddie from Las Vegas handles it and updates that, and Bo handles the ranking. So there is something out there that actually gets posted every time on Patreon. So physically, there is something that gives you that position and you can see where you're at. That being said, we got Machine Gun Garces from Lubbock. 3-time Border Wars fighter says, congrats, Mario. Good fight, champ. Flexing emoji, boxing glove emoji, fuego emoji.
Texas stand up.
Yeah, man. Texas
Texas held me down for real. Thank you to, Eric Cruz, Marvin, and of course, my brother, Super Mex. You are the man. All the, help you gave and just, your own experiences, Matt. Same thing, Texas is got a real camaraderie.
No, Texas, forget the camaraderie. Texas is like our biggest. Like we could hold the card in Texas all the time. It always gets full. There's a lot of fighters from Texas. They always want to mix it up. We got a super chat from sarcasm. Steven Rivera, a.k.a. Andy Ruiz, had combination for days. Yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But, yo, man, I'm telling you, I just feel like Tank was 1 round away from stopping Steven.
I felt that way.
I spoke to Steven. He says he wasn't tired. That he did get tired, but he wasn't hurt. I don't believe that. I believe that body shot folded Steven. I believe he got hurt and staggered on a few occasions. That was a fucking fight. The thing is that Steven is just technically, I don't even know if I can say, I don't want to upset Tank or have him offended by saying that Steven is technically better or just choosing to do the technically better game plan, right? Because it's clear that Tank is choosing to be the tough man with his hands down, like, fuck it, you hit me, here's my face.
Yo, he did that, like,
bro, tell me about it.
Fight.
And then shake his head like, that ain't shit. That ain't shit. And like, hell
yo, he had
no.
the crowd getting hyped, though.
Bruh, I don't want to hype the crowd up with my face. Let me hype it up with your face on my fist. I hear you. I'm good. But hey.
But I do feel like you're right. I think if that was a 4 or 5 round fight, I think Tank would have got him, man. But that doesn't take nothing away from Chino. First of all, Chino had the most fans out there.
Whoa.
I mean, he had
literally,
it must have been selling his merch.
He literally had the most fans out there, and I swear, I don't want to undersell him or exaggerate, so I'm gonna go with 25 team. First of all, man, let me get a fucking soundbite, Chino. Yo, I love you. He also said he coming back. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Yo, doing this, it's funny. Mario knows I don't even want to do Border Wars no more. I don't want to think about Border Wars for the rest of the year. But doing this review got me wanting to do it because of guys like Chino. He came up to me like, yo, I'm back for the next one. Adrian is back. But shout out to Chino. Bruh, this dude literally made Border Wars, Watertown, Wisconsin 12, Chino, Rodriguez. Like, that shit was so legit. First of all, First of all, I just want to say, send me your t-shirt, dude. I want to talk to them. They really looked legit.
They did.
Like it looked like some official fight team
for real
apparel. Like that was beautiful. The pink on the border wars with the white lettering, the whole circle kind of, man, he nailed that. And there was so many.
And he had the color down too. That color.
Yeah, it was like pink, white, and black.
Yeah,
it was a real good combination. I don't want to undersell him or exaggerate, so I'm gonna go with at least 25, bro. At least, and 25 heavy hitters. Like he's a draw, not because he brings people to the venue. They spending money. He had like 2 people with $500 tables, and everybody else was VIP. Everybody else was front row. He ain't had nobody. And let me take that back. I don't know if he had anybody general admission. I seen all his peoples up front, and they was either
they were all up.
They was either on the elevated area on a terrace with the $500 tables, or they was VIP front row on both sides, on this side and that side. Like Chino was in the building.
And they were invested. He had one of his fans jump the railing or whatever you want to call it, a rope.
Take his shirt off.
Took his shirt off.
Try to throw it in the ring.
Threw it at Chino to get his attention, just to tell him to use the jet. Like my man was, he had a few. Then he walks in front of the camera to go get Chino's attention. Like, I think he bet the house on him or something, bro. Like he must have put like $2,000 that he didn't have in his pocket.
Nah,
because
that dude was tripping, bro. He literally took his whole shirt off, man. And
he was without a shirt for like a good.
That was our version of the fan, man. That was our version of the fan. For real, bro. Yo, we had some bloopers too, man. We dropped the ball, like not we, but obviously it's our event. The DJ dropped the ball with the national anthem. Yo, I thought my man was about to break out Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. He kept putting on the wrong music. I'm like, what in the fuck?
Okay, let me tell y'all too, okay? First of all, we think it's set to go. So, info, everybody's in there ready, and we're like, let's start the national anthem, and everybody's removed their hat. Like, but nothing's playing. So he's like trying to stall time. George is like trying to stall time. Like everybody, and then Ness gets up and tells them to sing the national.
Hell yeah. Listen, first of all.
And the crowd started singing the national anthem. Like we got through probably like 85% of it together.
Yes.
And then like a few people finished it off, but before it started playing. And then the DJ plays like this 16-minute version at first of the they were doing scales on the piano. I'm like, bro, you could not go to YouTube and find the simplest version of the national anthem. That was crazy, bro. That took it was like a 10-minute national anthem for real.
It was crazy, man. It was definitely blooper material, but it was all fun, man. It was all fun, and it made for a real good event. Overall, very difficult to top this. I guess I'll be honest, the easiest way to top this might be like a more attractive venue, maybe like theater or stadium seating. We talked about that with George Monterey, the owner of the bar, who obviously is going to be running for mayor out there in April. So again, he ain't paying for advertisement, but that town is pretty much dead if they ain't got that. Like, people genuinely were happy we were there. Like, bro, a girl came up to me and was like, hey, Ness, thanks for coming. I mean, thanks for bringing Border Wars to the town. We really excited you guys are here. I'm like, wow. I was legit like, wow. Like, bro, I'm again, it's an all-time high for me. Like, a super duper success in all ways. And it doesn't matter what went wrong. It raised the bar so high.
Definitely. No, man, it was George, listen, while it was daylight, it was beautiful.
Yeah. And George, Misty, Adrian, I mean, shout out to them, true hosts, and made our experience in Watertown as pleasant as possible with that scorching heat. Listen, there was a misconception that Watertown was cold, okay? Whoever told us that.
Bro, they lied that Wisconsin.
Somebody thought it was cold?
Bruh.
Bro, I brought 2 jackets and overpacked like it.
Man, why didn't y'all call Troy? Why didn't y'all call
Mario?
I'm from over there.
Mario had the longest sweater, like tracksuit sweater.
Almost could have died,
I bought a tracksuit for the weigh-in, right?
Like,
bro,
take that shit off.
Yo, I was so hot, dog.
Bro, it'd be like 70. It'd be like 70% humidity on top of being 80 degrees.
Yeah, that's what it was, man.
I had I've always heard about these famous Wisconsin winters, so I figured, it don't really get hot there. Like, I probably need a little jacket. I didn't know
it was
that,
different
dog.
though. It's like desert heat though. Why is it like?
No, it's not. It's humid. That's what makes it hotter.
I'm talking about that, bro. Them rays, Troy.
The air makes it sticky.
Troy,
like I'm from Ohio. That's
I'm
how
talking
it
about.
is.
Listen to me. I'm talking about the rays, right? Like we'll be driving, my hand out the window or on the windowsill with the window closed, and that shit is like burning me. Man, that sun was extra strong out there. I'm telling you, I had to be under shit, bro. I'm a smoker, so I'm not in my house, so I gotta go outside to smoke. Believe me, that sun was lethal out there. That shit was lethal. Bruh, walking to the bar, we was in walking distance. He got us a bread and breakfast. Shout out to the Catherine Hale house, man.
That was a
Nobody
great place.
does it better than her. That bacon is to die for, man. Y'all
Yo,
tripping.
those waffles are,
Belgian
and it sucked, bro.
waffles.
It sucked having a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't pig out on that food. Like, she was serving, every day at like 12 o'clock, she's baking homemade. They weren't brownies. What were they? They were muffins, strawberry muffins, blueberry muffins.
She made
chocolate.
muffins. She made banana pudding. I mean, banana bread.
Oh, the banana bread was like.
Every time you got to the second
best
floor, there was like a little glass display case with nothing but fresh homemade baked goodies. Like, it was crazy, man. That shit was like, bruh. It was like the house was made with a gingerbread house, bro. There was always treats in that house. It was crazy. Right. I love that spot, man. I'm happy that y'all liked it because I promise you, I'm the one that said, he was like, I'm gonna get y'all a fighter house. I'm like, bro, why can't we just come right back here? Especially when she's cool with our extracurricular activity. She showed up to the fight with her husband, bought a ticket, everything. Took pictures with Info Joe. They loved Info Joe, man. They loved Info Joe. It was just an amazing experience, man. Anybody that doesn't come out, man, shout out to Baldy, man. Baldy was there.
Shout out to Baldy, for real.
Yo, if you guys don't come out, you just don't know what you're missing, man. It's a sense of community, friendship, camaraderie, laughter, the jokes, the boxing knowledge, the conversations, bro. You're missing out on so much.
Hey Ness, I got a question for Mario. Now he be getting scraps. Like, from this scrap that you just got, even though it's your first one, I get it, but we always here to make improvements. What do you think in your mind? See, I'm not going, as your coach, your future coach is going to help you, Cuerno de Chivo. I just want you to give me one thing because I don't want you to beat yourself up. I just want you to give me one thing you can work on. Did you think?
My jab. For sure, my jab.
When you go to the gym, work on the jab, up and down, and then not just jabbing straight, jabbing, hooking, jabbing, stepping in, getting low, and using your stockiness and digging to the guts with the right hand. Do that, bro. Just work on everything with the front hand. It really makes your job easier, bro. Really does.
No, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, shout out to Show Kid for he got better. Like, the way he cut, in on me. Like, I worked on footwork. I worked on being on the inside, keeping head movement, and like, he would get in, he would get this flurry of big shots, and that's really what it was. Like, I wanted to keep something in the tank for the third round. That's what I wanted to have happen. I thought that I could let him keep throwing these flurries. He would tire himself out, and then his arms would drop, and I would drop him. That was my plan, to get to the third round and try to drop him. I didn't want to lose the second round. You know what I'm saying? And that's what started happening. He came out, after the tooth broke, and I felt like if I used my jab, I would have set up those counters so much easier. Like it was there, man. It was there, but it's just like no matter how much you do it, you gotta do that stuff in the gym until it becomes like muscle memory, until you don't have to think about it. And that was the problem, is I was in there thinking, what did Doomy tell me when he said Show Kid's gonna come in? Doomy called that. He said he's gonna come off at you just like this. He threw the exact same punch combo at me when we were warming up. And, it was like, damn, I knew what to do, and I just didn't pull the trigger. Like, to be honest with you, when I got that knockdown, it was like he had hit me, and I just got pissed. I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm just going to go out there and try to get my own back. And I abandoned the game plan, like, for sure. But I'll be honest, the game plan wasn't really working. I would think I was giving up too much time in between my activity. And if I used my jab, that wouldn't have been the case. That wouldn't have been the case at all.
Not just the jab, though. Really, what makes people uncomfortable, it's not that you couldn't get your jab off. You could have got it off, because I'm going to use Shakur again last night. There's no younger fighter that has defense better than Shakur Stevenson at this point. You know what I'm saying? From watching his defense, because he has a Wilfredo Benitez and like a Pernell Whitaker Floyd type of defense. He makes minimal movements. He takes small step backs, and he can go into the shell. The reason, if you're not fully comfortable with your defense and somebody's hitting hard, when you go to jab and they hit you, it'll make you put your jab away. It don't matter how much you worked on your jab, because Shakur works on his jab more than all three of us. But he didn't use his jab last night because...
Damn, good point.
Think about it. He wasn't fully... And he said it. He hit me with... Listen, Canelo do not care. Floyd was in there with a 200-pound man. Yes, was he as gifted? No, but he 200 pounds. And Floyd is literally my size. I'm 146, 147, 5'8". Like, when your defense is comfortable, you feel like you can weather the storm. So when you go to the gym, make sure you work on not even head movement. Work on keeping your hands up good and catching the punches, bro. I'm telling you, Mario, work on catching the punches and splitting people with them punches in between. Because you short. Yeah. Once you get close, bang, 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 and hitting them with that over the top and up and under and keeping your hands up, ain't nobody going to be able to beat you, bro.
You the man, dog. You the man. I got to get some of them virtual lessons in. Yeah, listen, oh man, it's just so I went back in like immediately. I'm telling you, like, I know the conversation me and Ness had earlier this morning, but there are offers. Like I can't even really talk about some of them, but there are multiple offers.
Like what?
Well, I'm just saying, like,
host?
Well, I just don't want to, like, Corpus isn't set in stone. Like, there are still, things I would have to get in order. But I'm just saying, like, Corpus is there, and it's a real spot that we could have.
I just thought when I heard you there offers, I thought you meant like your like people,
bad. No.
People offered you like, oh, would you fight me? You want to fight me?
Yeah,
like
not
Mario, you about to be TMT, cuz? Getting offers from Top Rank?
Nah, not yet. I'm sure they're coming, but yeah. Listen, well, not Top Rank, but people challenging. But yeah, listen, I'll fight next time for real. Like, I don't want to stop this momentum because I've lost like serious weight, and I had some bad food today because I haven't had it in a while, but I'm back tomorrow to the gym.
Yeah, man, just try to go at least 3 times a week. So you
exactly
can keep
how
sparring,
much I think
stay fresh, and it's like all fighters say, stay in shape and ready, so you ain't got to get ready. So if you do decide, if an offer does come and we like, yo, damn, I didn't think I was gonna do Border Wars, but Mario, we gonna do it this month. It's like, oh, all right, because you still been staying in shape.
I'm ready. Yeah, word. You know what you said? You said you need to work until you look as comfortable as Keem, or you said something like that. And it made me realize you're right.
Well,
there is still
only if you want to the rematch with Keem. I said you should stay away from the rematch until you feel as comfortable as he feels in the ring.
Yeah. No, that's exactly how you said it. And it made me realize that, to be honest with you, like, that is something I still need to do. Like, I still need, like, I'm not scared to fight. I'm not scared to spar. You know, I sparred Esteban. I mean, it was light work, but you know, we got in there. Like, I'm not afraid. Like, getting hit is not the worst part of boxing for me at all. Like, I don't mind getting hit. It wakes me up. It makes me feel like alive and in a fight, like a real fight. And but it's the comfort of knowing I got the gas to do this, I got the legs to do that. Yeah. You know, it's that confidence that, you know, will allow me to be my best version longer in the fight. That Mario's coming. I promise you. That good. Mario's coming.
That's that hunger that boxing lights under you, man. That's why I employ all people from all ages, you know, all backgrounds. Get up in there and, you know, as Liz Lowe says, man, get in the ring and swing. Because you're going to love yourself if you stay disciplined. You know, it's not a game. You can't play boxing. You have to be disciplined. See the difference for Mario? He trained more this time than the last time. That's why he wasn't on the show. So he got the result of that training, of that preparation. If you don't put in the work, you're not going to get the performance. You're just not. So knock it off. We got Supermax.
The boxing performance. No, the boxing experience. You know what I mean? Because I've worked out all my life since I was 12. But I didn't work out like a boxer at all. And, you know, it's different work.
Got a super chat from Supermax who says, much love to all the Border Wars bros. Mario, enjoy the moment. Yes, sir, man. It is
you the man, dog.
It is, listen, it is, like you said, I won't use heroin because I never indulged. The furthest I've done is marijuana. And that being said, it is a better high than marijuana. You know,
it is.
Yes, bro. Why would you eat?
Because he said that. So I wanna stay away from his metaphor.
I
want to stay away from his metaphor.
Talk about fentanyl, Ness. Come on, Ness.
No, I'm staying away from his metaphor. Bro. He the one come on here talking about, yo, the win was better than heroin. I'm like, whoa,
if that feeling is anything like heroin, like, I could see why people.
Well, you see, I don't know nothing about heroin.
You're right. I don't know neither. I'm not saying
all I'm saying is this feeling I got right here with the marijuana when I win a fight. Cause look, everybody seen me winning the shit I talk, my post fight. That is the highest moment that you have, and that's why you start spewing all type of fucking shit. It's like, I'm on top of the world. Who won it? I'll take anybody. Cause you like, you just conquered. You know what I'm saying? You got victory, and you got, like, you literally crushed the life from him. That was better than most things. You made him quit. He sat there and said, bro, I can't win no more. Like, you didn't stop him from thinking he can win. You defeated him to the point that he was like, damn, I can't win. Yo, just throw in the towel. First of all, fuck his cornerman. How can't you just wait and wave your hand? Why you literally let Showkid be the first dude in history to get the towel. Like, he's the white towel. Shout out to Adrian, Misty, and George Monterey from the bar. They literally had the buckets from Budweiser because Budweiser was a sponsor for them. You know, shout out to them. Buckets from Budweiser, the white towel, the sponge, and 2 bottles of water. And motherfucking Showkid's team literally threw the towel. They tripping out of all the props we gave him. You gonna use the towel? But shout out to that corner man. I should have gave him a 50 spot because on the real, I couldn't have asked for a better thing on TV to have that white towel throw it. I couldn't believe it when that shit hit the ground. Like, it was like a silence. Like, yo, did that shit really happen on Border Wars? My man threw the white towel?
Listen, Ness, that's real boxing, bro.
Exactly.
Like, you don't want this. See, this is the part where people don't understand about boxing. People get mad at you for quitting. But in the rules, you're not, listen, I don't want to get it twisted. Like saying you shouldn't throw in the towel sometimes. Like if you taking a whooping and you feel like you definitely see, this is the thing. It's not saying you're a quitter. You can shake a man's hand and say, hey, bro, you know what? You beat me today. But I'm going to come back and get a rematch or get some work. If you don't get the rematch, yeah, you quit. But it's up to you, though. You don't have to get knocked out. You could say, you know what, bro, you was the better man today. And Roberto Duran did it, but he came back and fought 2 more times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to you. I had to explain that to some of my fighters because they say, I'm going to die in there. I'm going to say, hey, bro, that's stupid. You heard J. Cole, number 7. Pride is the devil, bro. Like, that's being too prideful, bro. If that man kill you in the ring, your kids and his family, they in debt to him, bro. Because y'all lost in combat, and he got to see that you are taken care of. Your kids, like, on a serious note. So, like, it's better to be like, hey, yeah, throw in that towel, bro. You beat me today. I'm going to go back to the gym, work, and come back better because it's all a learning experience. Wow. And from how hard they say you be hitting, you definitely want to just learn, get better in defense and get some things in line better before you just be trying to get slept out there. Because I'm telling you, even in Border Wars, you can get hit and not be the same, bro. You got to take it serious.
Nah, for real.
Real talk.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
Yo, I know we on here talking and joking and all that like that, but in real life, sometimes fighters need to be protected by their coaches and stuff because when you got punching power and you really don't know how to defend, you get them shots and you listen. People train their neck paws to take them shots.
Yeah, word.
If you did that, you're getting concussions over and over. It's minor concussions. Yeah. And every time you get a concussion, the street to the concussion is the easier route. So you want to protect your brain, man. So I know we be joking, and even though Mario stopped cousin, and right he should have, but it's okay, bro, because you can come back and fight again. So, but you got to come back and fight again. If you don't come back and fight again, then yeah, he stopped your whole everything.
I hate to be that dude, and Rel always thinks I'm coming at him, but like, see, look, you trying to get that momentum off Sean. Like, you can't get no title shot with Sean. Like, you coming off a draw, and we ain't even seen you bad. Like, you got to shake that draw off. There wasn't no rematch call. So like, when Wilder fought, there's a rematch. You know, the draw nullified. You know, they renegotiated. You and Marvin didn't renegotiate. So, like, off your draw, you were supposed to go do something. How you gonna ask for a title shot off a draw? You're like, yo, give me a title shot. You get one. You get a draw. You're like, yo, I ain't fighting until I get another title shot. But that being said. That being said, who else? Yeah, you got to get back in that winning bracket.
Yo, you know, I was thinking of that too. Like, I would be down for like a little 4-person tournament. Like, I just want to feel what it feels like amateurs when they fight like more than once in a day and stuff. Like, I was thinking about that last night.
I think we could definitely do a Super 6 style Border Wars in the future.
That would be dope. Yes,
you know what I mean? Like. Or World Boxing Super Series style, like where we plan multiple in
fights,
one day.
Round robin style. Yeah, that's dope. I like that. I don't know. Listen, I feel confident right now. I feel like there's a big piece of the puzzle with the power.
Real quick. For a tournament though, guys, just to add this, hold your thought, Mario, you have to make weight every day.
No shit.
Like
but it would be a tournament. It would be same day tournament. So it would be less. It would be less fighters, same amount of fights because it would be bracket style.
Yeah.
A same day tournament where you fighting like, listen, let's do it. Let's do it.
That right there.
People ain't gonna be able to make it.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Show Kid coming in with a counterpunch. Show Kid, what up, man? Shout out to you first and foremost for being in the chat and not disappearing, man. Shout out to Jordan for recognizing that as well and saying that to you, because it's like dudes come on here, you know, they think they bad, and then, you know, it don't go their way and they disappear. You know what I mean? You put the work in, you got your first win, and this is boxing. You lose some, you win some, and you back, and that's what we like to see, man.
Yeah, you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, what I look like quitting, man? Y'all need to just give Mario his props, man.
Yeah, he getting his props for sure.
No, ain't no quitting.
Hey,
I was there border wars.
Coming from Troy, you did your thing, bro. I talk a lot of junk, but when it comes to boxing, bro, a lot of people just don't want to get in there, bro. I do like to talk trash, but
I know that.
I will say I commend you from getting in there, bro, more than once, and continue to keep doing it, bro. That takes a lot of heart, bro, and some people just ain't got that type of swag, bro.
No, he knocked my shit out the first round. The first round, I was telling my corner like my shit has killed me. That's why I tried to kill him the second round. But I knew I couldn't make it long with that shit. I couldn't even bite on the fucking mouthpiece. But he did his thing. He got better. I ain't taking nothing away from him. He don't want to see me again, though.
You want that rematch?
Hello?
You want that rematch?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Do I want that rematch? I'm looking for you. I might move to Texas.
So you fight Corpus Christi, you and me, main event. You fight in my hometown.
999 times out of 1,000.
He said he'll beat you 999 times out of 1,000. I mean, he
think he Amir Khan and
he did have 2 successful flurries. Like you.
No, listen. I got a cut right here on top of my head.
I don't know where they got that ref from. That was like 2 standing 10 counts he should have got. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, right. No way.
No
way. First of all, the knockdown wasn't even really a knockdown.
My knockdown wasn't really a knockdown. I don't know my knockdown, but I know my shit. I slipped it. He counted.
No, you got knocked down. Listen, you hit me hard. I'm not pretending you didn't. This is not me saying you did not hurt me. Absolutely you hurt me. But when I went down, go ahead.
When you knocked me down, that shit wasn't even nothing hard. The hard punches was the straight left that I didn't fall from. The other shit, I didn't feel them shit.
Yeah, but that's called accumulation. You felt the big shot, the rest.
No, it wasn't accumulation.
Bruh.
Nah, he didn't fucking knock me down.
You got hit with the big shot.
We didn't get knocked out, but we gonna see the replay.
You got hit with the big shot and then later fell, bro. What is you talking about? That's cause of the punch.
So what did he fall from? He saying I didn't hit him when he fell?
I mean,
you hit me.
He went down, yeah.
Then we clinched for like a good 8 seconds, and then I fell down. Like that's what it was. Like you had put. Listen, not for nothing, Show Kid, and I'm not.
Hold up.
No. You hold up real quick. No. Listen, you were dirty boxing, bro. You held my head and knocked the shit out of me several fucking times. And listen, that's props to somebody who understands how to get away with it. I'm not saying that, that's not part of the game, but yo, you was cheating a lot, dog. You was holding the back of my head and wailing on me.
Yeah, you're damn right. Stop bending down. I told you stop bending down, nigga. You damn right I'm gonna hit you.
Right.
Fuck is wrong with you?
You're a cheater.
I'm not hitting you.
You were holding this shit ain't fucking Street Fighter, bro. You can't hold somebody's neck behind their head and start welling off like you got me in a headlock and you Hulk Hogan, dog. Like, you can't do that. That's exactly what he was doing, Troy. He was holding.
I'm going to throw you in the room.
The Cubans is known for that in the amateurs. You ever seen Gamboa and all them Rigondeaux fight? That's like an amateur thing. Like, when they tie you up, they grab your head real quick and they be like, bang, bang, bang.
I'll be honest, I didn't think he knew how to do that.
Then you stole the ref. Then you stole Doomy. Talking about Doomy knew what I was gonna do. Of course, he taught me how to do it. Then he gonna come in your corner.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I never got those counters off, so it doesn't even matter.
That's why I didn't want to make you to the second round. Like Doomy gonna tell him how to adjust. I was like, he gonna quit the first round. Motherfucker wouldn't quit.
Yo, listen.
But good shit though, man.
Yo, listen, I loved it, and I would do it again. I'll be honest, I would do it again.
Nah, you don't want to see me again. One of us gonna die in there. I'm telling you. Try to kill you.
Yo, you might be right,
You know I
big
got
dog.
some hoes in my family.
Because you're going to have to kill me to take this one.
My family
Yo,
questions.
hey, we do a rematch. My medal versus your medal. Winner gets them both.
We can bet whatever you want to bet, man.
That sound Mario, you took his heart. That ain't sound like the old show kid. Normally you would have bet right away, raw tough talk. You ain't want to lose that medal.
We could bet whatever
You ain't want to lose that medal.
Took his heart.
You ain't want to lose that medal. You like, damn, wait, if I lose.
We could bet the medal and money. What you talking about, man? What's your narrative? I said after the fight we could
What's your narrative?
We could put money in. Now that I know he gonna show up, we could bet anything. We could put money on this one.
Oh, he want to put the purse on the line. Yo,
I got fans. They want to see this.
The best comment though was somebody on Instagram said, "Yo, Show Kid should have known better. Ain't nobody win coming out to Migo."
Yo, that was true.
That was hilarious.
Yo, but he picked the wax song anyway. Straighten it, man. What the fuck? That shit was corny, Show Kid. Why
Yo,
you
you picked that on the fly, didn't you?
My cornerman picked that. That's not the show I had. No, I was gonna come out to Never Scared Phone Call. He was like, "Yo, pick
You could have
Migos."
picked any song you wanted.
Avalanche. Papa was a
My
Rolling
cornerman
Stone.
picked that. I didn't pick that song.
I'm saying you could have picked any song you wanted. They found me Selena. I'm sure they could have found you anything.
No, he gassed me up. I was like, "Nah, that shit whack." He was like, "Nah, that shit hard, man. I'm telling you, it's hard."
Yo, if he's fighting with this trainer about the song before the fight. Yo, let me ask you real quick. Did you feel like the towel thing was unnecessary? Like, I felt like that was kind of dramatic. Like, don't you think like your corner could have just gave the ref like the cut it sign? They would have known. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't feel some type of way about it?
He no boxing dude. He don't really know. He ain't no trainer or nothing. That's just my man, so he don't know. He been watching boxing. He been watching movies, so he thought it's probably like like Rocky and shit. He probably thought like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn, yo, that's hilarious.
That was funny.
Yo, he threw that shit in. I was
he
like,
thought that nigga like he really thought he threw that shit mad far. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, damn, nigga.
that play across. Yo,
I can't believe he threw the towel.
That's
man.
why my mouthpiece was fucked up. She picked my mouthpiece all that fucked up. I was like, my shit ain't in no way. That's why my fucking tooth got cracked.
Yo, I'll tell you what. Listen, I can't believe your trainer, when you told him that your tooth was gone, he said, go out there and finish him then. But it's even more commendable you actually tried to do that. Like, I don't know what I would do if my tooth was out in a fight. Like, it would freak me the fuck out. Just like when they say, oh, a fighter gets cut for the first time, he sees blood and he reacts a certain way. Like, you don't know how you're going to react till those kinds of things happen, you know? So, you know, definitely, bro, I'm not going to lie, coming out there.
I couldn't stop the first round and next week talking, oh, he quit the fuck. Like, nah, I got to try to knock this nigga down, kill him or something. I can't do it no more.
Yo, that's crazy.
They ain't going to be talking about me, nigga.
Nah, that's dope,
man.
That's dope.
We don't do good. Kill us, man.
That's dope.
I ain't fucking going out like that.
It showed that you got dog, man. You bit down. I didn't know what. Yo, I just felt like I said, oh shit, on the telecast. I said, oh shit, he knocked his tooth out. Then in the corner, I see you like with your finger in your mouth. I'm like, what the fuck? Bruh, that shit was bananas, man. What, you wasn't biting on the mouthpiece or something?
He like put it in. I didn't feel like it was in right. And then like as he hit me, I didn't have it like my mouth. Like when I clenched my mouth, I guess it wasn't in no way. So when he hit me, I felt something. I'm like, what the fuck am I biting on? And then I swallowed the first piece. I'm like, oh shit. Cause I tried to
swallow the piece of tooth.
Couldn't even get the breather. So.
Damn, now you
can't.
can't.
Well, how the hell I take the tooth? It's my top tooth. I can't take it out the mouthpiece. I got on gloves. And we fighting. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Time out?
Oh, he said that shit got stuck too, right?
Oh,
Didn't you say you felt it get stuck?
Yo, did you feel like you was choking and shit?
Nah, I mean, it was like at the end of the round, so I was spitting. I'm like, yo, take the mouthpiece out. Like, I got spit. Like,
damn, you went through some adversity then.
Real, yo, he was still.
Yo, you got the gloves on. You got the gloves on. You can't even stick your own finger in your mouth. It ain't like you can tell your trainer, yo, see if my tooth in there. Shit crazy. Yo, I told Mario he should fucking put your shit on a little chain like Maidana did to Floyd, man.
Like a shark tooth.
Nah, he gonna pay for this.
He gotta get a little piece of tooth and put it on a
Thurman took
chain.
his mouthpiece out when Pacquiao went to his guts.
Yup. G status. I just talked to Thurman about that, man. He kind of mad that dudes don't respect that shit. But Show Kid, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get to some other people with your motherfucking door going on. Put your seatbelt on, man.
Yo, they said Show Kid
he trying
sound
not
like
to
he
make
fired.
it to the rematch.
He said Show Kid sound like he firing Mark Brewer.
Yeah. Yo, Show Kid said on Twitter they put something in his water. Check his Twitter.
I know, I saw that.
He tripping, man. He don't even believe his own corner. We going out to Detroit zone, Hell Rel. What's up?
TBV, what's the deal?
What up, champ?
What up, bro?
Well, Ness, I got your message. You said that I'm coming off a draw, so I should just get back in the ring. That's cool.
Just mix
Sean,
it up,
he my
champ.
opponent though.
Mix it up, champ. You know,
Sean, me and Sean
got
already.
busy.
We are.
I mean, yeah, I know.
We already agreed.
I know, but
we agreed yesterday
that don't mean
to a fight.
That don't mean it's gonna be for a belt because y'all agree. It could be for a fight.
No, that's what I'm saying. They don't gotta be a belt. I don't need a belt, but that's my next opponent because this time around. This is my third Border Wars.
Making a statement.
This time I'm going for my credit. I'm going for my credibility. I just need my respect.
What would you want the weight to be at? Because I know y'all agreed to. I know y'all agreed to something in the past, but now to actually get it done, what would you want the weight to be at?
I mean, it's a heavyweight.
I don't know.
Fight.
I mean, I'm fine with heavyweight. If you want to
you
do
are
a
fine
solid
with heavyweight,
200,
okay?
if you want if you want to do a solid 200, I'm good with that. If you want to do,
damn, why would
anything
you lose?
above
Yo,
200, I'm good with that.
Champ, why would you lose all that weight? What you mean a solid 200? You at 230, he at 230. Why would you lose 30 pounds right now?
Oh, I ain't at 230 right now. Right now, I'm at like 215. I've been working out for like a week straight now.
Oh, you light.
But Rel's a different, he's a different, like, he's built different. You know what I mean? Like, Rel could get abs, Rel could get arms. That's the only thing is I feel like
athletic.
Sean would be at a bigger advantage at heavyweight because the best version of you is lean and strong at your size. But Sean, he's jacked, dog. Like, and I'm not saying that is what matters. I'm just saying, like, your heavyweight version versus his heavyweight version could be different. Pound for pound, I feel like it's a great fight. I mean, I would pay to see that fight. But I don't know, the weight I think matters.
I actually would prefer to come in at heavyweight this time around because the weight, my whole style of fighting is gonna be completely different from my last two performances. I just been really working on my basic fundamentals, and it's looking excellent. And I'm a forward fighter. I got a Mexican trainer, and Hector Munoz, so I've been doing all Mexican style training, and I'm completely different. And I know he like a Golden Glove amateur, so I'm gonna take my fight serious. Last time I went to Mexico, who knows? We might go to Switzerland this time, but we gonna get it done.
That's what's up. Why you feel? Oh, go ahead, Ness.
No, go ahead.
Why do you feel the need to completely switch your style?
It ain't even that I'm completely switching my style. I've just learned how to adjust to the things in the ring that I haven't seen before, and this has allowed me to put my combinations together way better, like I've never done in the past. I've been pot shotting, one straight right hand, a jab, dodge and move out the way. I'm putting my punches together.
So does Albuquerque have like? Could you put together something? So could we bring it out there?
Absolutely, Ness. I've been telling you for the last couple years.
Are you sure though? Like, do you?
Yeah, I'm 100% positive.
All right.
Yeah, I'm 100% positive. I got a gym.
I mean,
okay,
there's
no
venues. We kind of don't want to go back to a gym. You know what I'm saying? We trying to give you the same experience Mario had, man. But that's I'm
I would
putting
have
it
to
out
work
there.
on that.
Yeah, do that, man.
Yeah.
Do that. Just like everybody listening, man. That's the goal, man. Like, if you seen this one and you love what you saw, then why would we go backwards? And I'm not saying the gym is backwards, but we do want to give everybody that nightlife experience where you can have your family and friends come watch you fight and buy them a drink and serve them some food and it be an entire event versus just a boxing match. But I mean, so you saying you spoke to Sean and he's already agreed again to face you.
Well, first I congratulated Sean. I congratulate all my TBV brothers for getting in the ring. Just manning up. I congratulated Mario in the super chat for his win. Mario, I'm proud of you. You came a long way, dog, for real. But yeah, after I congratulated him, I told him, I was like, well, you know, this the real fight now. This the championship fight. It ain't no excuses. Now it's me and you. He like, well, let's get it on. So, you know, that's what it is. And that was yesterday. So.
Bet. So you watched the performance from Sean?
I haven't got a chance to see it yet. Just been busy with some things, but I'm going to check it out tonight.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get to some other people. It would have been good to know if you've seen it, to see what you think. I thought he was a little bit not as accurate as if I would have liked him to be. But he got the job done. And the winners and winners and winning. Now, look, you're calling him out. We got a super chat from Showkid who says, you sound real mad. I'm back next Border Wars. Just like I came back when I won. I guess he meant when I won. I hear you. What else we got? Corey Frank. When Troy gonna fight me, he be talking all that talking, but all cat. Corey, man, I don't know that Esteban has gained the confidence with this event. He's definitely gained confidence, you know. Now he knows he's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Now he knows he could put the fight plan together under the big lights and the bright camera. I don't know that means he's ready for you, Corey Frank. But at 168, that's a fight. Now, I think you short. I think you light. Looking at Esteban, Mario, did you meet Corey ever in person?
Oh man, I've spoke with him like on the chat and on IG, but I don't think I've ever met him.
You sure?
Corey want to fight?
He want to fight you, but you said no. He super chatted, when Troy gonna fight me? He be talking, but all cat.
Y'all have to learn from Show Kid, bro. Corey, I just watched your last amateur, bro. You look like trash.
Bruh.
You gotta work on your skills before you start trying to come up to
why
heaven,
you don't take
bruh.
this win? Take this first Border Wars
Bruh,
win.
It's not worth my time. See, this is the thing. I'm on 10. Because I'm not smoking no more during the day. I just ran 3 miles the other day just for no reason, bro.
You still,
listen,
you still
Matt,
ain't fought.
Come on.
Okay,
look,
but when the last time you fought? It don't
matter. I just got some work Saturday with a middleweight.
But Troy, calm down. I'm just asking.
No, I can't. Because I get tired of people running their mouths.
But listen to me.
Corey, bro.
But wait.
I'm going to have to come talk to you because I'll put you in a bag, bro.
But wait. What year was it, though?
No, I don't care.
But what year was it? What year was it?
We're not talking about nothing in the past.
But what year?
We're talking about today.
But Troy, what year was it, though?
No, next. Today.
Troy,
present.
all I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. The way I'm your promoter, Troy. You right here.
Listen,
you
I understand
Troy,
that.
You
that
on
man
TBV.
Needs to get more work.
Troy, you
He's
on
not ready to do this.
Troy, you on TBV. You would be my you would be my second pro fighter to fight ever on Border Wars, and your name is bigger than JD. I'm sorry, JD. We love you. You fought bigger names than Troy, but Troy, he had got put on early on the internet, so we knew him, you know. And then he had the association with Ward. He had the beef with Earl and Crawford. So you know, Troy got put on. So Troy, what I'm saying is because you've been out the ring for so long. As a good promoter.
I never had no beef with Bud.
Oh, why?
Yeah,
I thought I seen something. Like, did he invite you to spar or something like that?
No, you know how Bud is. You know how I am. So that's all it means. I talk to Bud.
So all I'm saying is, as a good promoter, let me give you what you look at. You even perceive it as a soft touch. That's what good promoters do. I'm bringing you out of retirement. I'm not supposed to put you in there versus Evander Holyfield, Troy. You got to understand the game and the business.
Hey, I'm like Earl. I don't want no tune-up. I'm Earl, bro.
Earl was a current champion. That's why he didn't want to tune up.
He came off a car accident.
But he was
doing 3 2-minute rounds with 16 ounces in headgear.
But he was still.
I just did that last week with a middleweight.
But he
got 20 fights, bro.
But he was still a current champion, so he had a level of status he had to keep. All right, Troy, you tripping, man. We trying to make the fight, man.
Because I just watched him get spanked in his last Emmy.
Come on, man. We trying to make the fight, man. We got Terrell Harris with a super chat. Fire Flame. He says, it's time for the return of Fire Flame versus Mission Impossible for the IBF. TBV, we already agreed to the fight. What's the date? We don't got a date, but listen, Terrell, I mean, I'm going to tell you this. You listening? Yeah, he's there. I'm going to tell you that I sweeten it, man. I'm going to be real. This is how politics works, man. Everybody knows it. You know, when you offer Mauricio Suleiman a big fight, what does he do? Right? With Mario, when a big fight gets signed, what does Mauricio do? Ain't there a June 19th belt? He makes sure
a belt that
he makes sure to associate. No, you're not seeing a bigger picture. He makes sure to associate his brand with that fighter. Whatever big fight is happening, his brand gonna be there. T.O. fighting June 19th, he there. But guess what? Charlo fighting over there? Oh yeah, we there. Oh, somebody fighting in Mexico? Yeah, we there.
No, you're right.
So all I'm
what
saying,
you gonna do?
All I'm saying to Rel is, like Cambrosos was able to reel T.O. in, right? If you can put together a package that is worthy, then maybe the committee could be swayed into probably putting that vacant title. It is vacant. It is vacant. We got to put titles on TV. You know, there's a lot of things that need to be changed, you know. BPE, we're going to need to make sure that the venue is the right venue. You know, with ample lighting. We suffered a little, what we called it, an intermission. We had to do an intermission, to address the lighting issue from daylight to night. You know, again, bumps along the road. No one said the TBV were promoters. This was all like two co-hosts beefing, and it's manifested into, you know, Border Wars 11 being one of the biggest and best events that we've ever had. So whatever comes from that, we're absolutely, grateful. Shout out to Afternoon Sports Slave with Micah K, the Queen. What it do? We miss you around here. I never took you out the call, so whenever you turn that Skype on, you're going to always get that notification. Feel free to jump on and rock out with me and the fellas whenever. I'm actually going to be bringing on a couple of co-hosts. I've been networking and getting in touch with a few people. You know what I mean? I'm going to start mixing up some things. Hopefully Mario's back now that he can take off a little bit of stress of getting the win. Intrigue, check your messages. Because, yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Intrigue. He got the red Versace robe. You know, shout out to, first of all, to these fighters, right? Like, has the Versace robe gotten popular for you through rap or through boxing?
Boxing.
Yeah, me too. Boxing. They've influenced me, right? So I had asked my son and my girl to get me one, and boom, came home this weekend. My girl had the dope Versace box. Like, oh, here you go. But we think it's short. You know what I'm saying? I need to see some picture. I think it's like my sleeve. Like, I feel like my sleeve might need to be longer. I need to see some pictures, and I want to see Intrigue. I know he got the red one, which is fucking out of stock and back order. I want to see where your sleeves come down to, man. But they've influenced me, man. Shout out to Tyson Fury. Who got them shits? Everybody got it, bruh. Everybody got it. I think I even seen Herb with the shit. Fucking Brian Campbell had it when we went to the Versace mansion. I was so tight. Like, damn, can I get some?
Yo, I thought Liz Low's gear and
what? He went all out with the outfit.
That was great. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Custom.
Him and Bishop, their outfits were, on fire.
Bishop had mad patches.
Yeah, because you did like a Mamba. What'd you say?
Excuse me. I had the post-fight interview. I'm like, yo, were you sponsored? Like, I needed the meanings behind all the patches. Then he gave me the meanings.
Yeah, he had he's showing love to the great ones. But yeah, they see, it was one of those things for me. I felt like I had to get a win before I could show out like that. Before I could feel good about spending money on doing something custom like that. I wanted to win. And but my man Lids Low, he showed me that, yo, you got to believe in yourself, and it starts with how you look. He looked great. Like, he had that vest, yo, the Lids Low purple and black was such a great color scheme. Yo, these guys, man, it's awesome. Lids Low, man, I can't say enough about him. Him and Sir Isaac were two dudes that I feel like could be, just monsters in the wings. You know, 2 different level sets and 2 different sizes and 2 different weight classes, of course. But Sir Isaac, man, honestly, I felt like he won that fight. I thought he won. I had it for him. You know, he was fighting a Wisconsin guy, and he was tough. You know, that kid would not quit. But, I did feel like it was 2-1, and I had given it to Isaac. But, it is what it is. That happens.
I didn't, man. I didn't. Yeah, Isaac. Mendoza's a young kid. He had a lot of family there, so I'm not gonna be typical TBV Ness because it takes a lot of guts, and at that age, I don't want to deter him from continuing to fight. But that fight was close. And I think they deserve a rematch. I think that Mendoza gave up a lot of that momentum by giving up the second minute, the final minute of the second round, and the entire third round. The final minute of the second round and the entire third round. I feel he lost so much momentum with that. I don't understand how he got a win. Now, obviously, he's trained by Adrian, and Adrian felt he won. I think, like I told Isaac, I could see Mendoza winning because he had the bigger blows. He was on some fucking, boom shit. You know what I mean? And Isaac was more like, more punches. So, the crowds, man, this is the thing. We've never fought in front of this many people. That shit was hundreds of people, and it's like
crazy.
That shit changes everything. It changes your momentum as well. Like, if you're not experienced, you might feed off the crowd. And
bro, it's so different. That's like, listen, I'm gonna tell you that, and I'm probably a lot of people are gonna hate for me saying this, but oh man, it was so much more worth the fee for this thing. I mean, I to have that experience, yo, I would give a higher fee for that. If I knew that it wasn't going to be in a gym, it was going to be at a venue, and we were going to have a crowd like that, yo, that it felt big time. Like it felt
big time.
Really big time. Lasers, smoke. I mean, we got
the music, bro. Listen,
the music, yes.
That was the best. Like, we've done ring walks and it never went like this. We had a live DJ. Adrian took the time to talk to every fighter, get a list, give it to the DJ. The DJ played everybody's ring walk right, except for poor Joshua Lang. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. That was the DJ.
What happened?
I mean, fucking Joshua made it to the ring, and then when he put his feet on the apron, the fucking song went on.
Oh man, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I'm so fucking tedious. It's like I'm looking at all these little things, bro. Like the bugs trip me out. That's a never again. Like outdoor venue.
The bell.
I might never do
a bad thing.
No, dude, the bell. We forgot the bell. Obviously, we were not in charge of the bell, right? The venue was supposed to provide the bell, and they had a bell, but we didn't have the bell. The bugs, I would never do an outdoor venue again. I don't think I would ever do an outdoor venue again because that's just something you can't control, are the bugs. The heat, you can't control that, man.
And it poured the day before. Like
fucking thunderstorm, bro. My room. I don't even know. You weren't there yet.
I hadn't gotten there yet,
brother,
but it was wet as hell when I touched down.
Exactly. That's how hard it thunderstormed. The water came in through the window seal.
Yeah, my wife was telling me because she from California and she don't understand how it really can thunderstorm. So she be like, it's raining so hard. I'm like, this ain't real rain. Like, you don't understand it. It be literally raining buckets of water and thunderstorming. Like, that's how it be.
It was insane. Yeah. I didn't know.
And then another thing too that I wanted to like piggyback off what you said. No pork though on my fork. I would like to say that people really misunderstand the elements that they have to deal with when they boxing. See, people don't understand the lights in a venue are hot. They're shining on you. That's hot. That's extra heat. You have to be able to deal with that. If you're not training in a hot gym, if you're not running in the hot weather, if you're not wearing a sauna suit, like this is a lot. I know a lot of these people don't be doing this stuff and then they be asking to get wanting to fight. Like I train like that all day. Like I don't have a job. I don't work for nobody. Like I stay in shape for real. So like these things you have to equip yourself with because when you get to the venue, you never know what I've seen some fighters fight at the Stub Hub in Carson and the sun be on their eyes and they gotta back out, move around because the way they stand in the sun is in their face. And if they make the wrong move, they could get slept.
Bruh, we experienced that slightly because we went from sunlight to obviously nightfall. And then we had to elevate the light. And then it's like, nah, you can't put the light there. It's going to be in the sight of the fighters. And it's like, fuck, bro. I know that, man. If we ever outdoors, the walkthrough, which we did. We thought we did everything right. Because when we went and did the walkthrough, we definitely requested more light. It just wasn't added in the time that it was supposed to. That being said, when we do the walkthrough for the next one, light is just, now we know light has to be excessive.
Well, I'll be honest, the one part I did that I felt guilty about was I saw, I've covered a lot of fights, right? As a journalist, as a fan, I've been to a bunch of fights. So I see holes. And if I'm not fighting and I'm able to be a commentator, I can go fill those holes. I can, you know what I mean? I could have drove and picked up the bell. I could have, you know what I mean? And so it's too much. And then Doomy's refereeing, Ness was a one-man team. And that's not true because BP held it down too.
We're understaffed, bro. It's just
understaffed. That's what it is.
We're trying to make too many dreams come true with a small budget. We want to give you that feeling of an actual fight with a fucking, no small frills budget.
No, I get it. But just think about this, Ness. Even though y'all did a great job and you can't keep beating yourself up about what you didn't have because the show is over with and it was a great success. What I want to say is think about Floyd's brain.
His brain?
Yes, because he fights and runs his own promotional company and is involved in every single aspect of the promotion. Lighting, merch, gate, back end, front end, commission. Bro, you got to really think about that. And then on top of fighting the best in the world. That's a lot, bro. So you got to give yourself some credit, even on a small level, as above, so below. It's not that it's bigger or smaller. It's just that over time, it will grow. It takes time to learn these things, and especially when you got people fighting. And even if you are undermanned, it's just that still was a good job for the small crew, bro. Everybody grown, they moving around. It's kind of hard to just congregate at one time. But I just want you to think about Floyd's mind and how he has to do it, bro. Man. You're on that level. It just takes a little bit of. It's nothing different from practicing the jab, Ness. It takes reps, bro. You just gotta keep. Sure. It's our 10th one. It's okay. I'm in it now, so I'm about to be traveling passports. We need to be the border wars, I'm gonna be the first one to say it. The border wars would eventually carry over to be a broad thing overseas, and
that's definitely the next goal, like to truly be international. Like we've had international participants. Now it's time for the brand to be in another country, but there's time for that. Like if we could continue to get bars and venues like that, to learn, you got to learn. Oh
yeah, it's good. Yo, Canada's actually a possible option too.
Real quick, I want to say that Melissa Odessa will be doing a live interview on Major Keys YouTube channel. So check them out at youtube.com/Major Keys. Melissa Odessa is a super bantamweight fighter. She's 4-0, 2 KOs. And this is what we say about women's boxing, man. 4 fights, and she's going for a title shot. What's the name? The female's name? I know it's Salgado, but is it Cecilia? I got that right?
No, is it Cecilia? Damn.
But
I was about to say something different, but that sounds right.
For the IBO. Can you show them what an IBO medallion looks like?
This is what an IBO medallion looks like. It looked like this, right?
She's fighting for the actual belt. And
she's going for the
this
belt,
is a step. This is a step in the right direction because this belt will get her, to the next belt, exactly like Formella did. And this is
this is a real fighter though. If you don't know her, listen, she does. Boxing. She does jiu-jitsu. She's fought MMA, both professional and amateur. This is a fighter. She is a fighter by every sense of the definition.
Yeah, man. Again, she's gonna be fighting for that IBO, and she's getting that opportunity. She can transition that into something like Formella did. Sebastian Formella, shout out to him. He ended up getting a Sean Porter opportunity. This is the same thing that I want for Shadasia Green. She's been number 1 in the IBO at 168 for far too long. They need to mandate something. When I sent them an email about it, they're like, does she have a fight? Like, I feel like I got to do too much to get them to mandate. I'm not her manager, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to go call and find out, can they get a fight, and then tell them, hey, the IBO's willing. Like, fuck all that. That being said, they need to do that and get her shot. Offer her the shot with Alicia Napoleon or something like that. Yeah. But don't forget to check out Major Keys' YouTube channel. He's going to be live with Melissa Odessa Parker. So tune into that. And that'll be Thursday at 6:30 p.m. So that's right before our show. It doesn't even clash. So, you can check him out and listen to that. And then be right up on the TBV at 7 p.m. if you want to. That being said, let me go on out to Joseph.
Boxingvoice.com.
Oloki, you are next, my friend. Por eso lo vuelvo a repetir. La era del Canelo la mejor porque peleó con los mejores. La suerte es para los mediocres, my friend.
Boxingvoice.com.
It's Mario Troy. Gentlemen, how are you this evening?
What's going on, Super Mex?
Yo, man, first of all, Mario, congratulations, man. We've had our talks offline. Man, big win for you. Was happy to see that. Ness, great job on a great event, champ. I wish I could have been out there.
Oh, man, we could have used you. I needed you as a co-host, bro. Fuck
yeah. Yeah. But you held it down, man. You did your thing. I love the look and the presentation of everything. That it had me so excited. It had me really wishing I was in this one.
Damn.
Obviously, we each time out, it's like Troy just said, it takes time. Look, from my first Border Wars appearance till now, come a long way. And thankfully, I will say this: the fights themselves lived up. Because I've been meaning to say, man, I was a little disappointed in a lot of the fighters this time around because there was a lot of non-promotion. Yeah. You had Show Kid. Show Kid was probably the lead guy on this. Sean Jones, great mouthpieces. Great event overall, guys. Enjoy your moment. But, Ness is working on the back end, getting something cooked up for this next one. And we'll be back soon. And I'll be back to show you guys how to promote a fight. and live up to the event. My fights never disappoint the crowd. Last one might have disappointed me, but it is what it is. Ness knows I have a fight already agreed to. We'll be waiting to make the formal announcement once we get the venue in place. But I just want to give you guys props on a fantastic job. Shout out to all the guys who made their debut. A lot of the guys, I think, understand now what a lot of guys learned when they finally get in there is this is not a street fight. This is not a bar fight. It's different when you get in there and there's been a guy preparing for you for 6 to 8 weeks. We may not be pros, we may not be whatever, but we all take this very seriously. And trust me, from experience, you can put all the work in and shit can still go wrong that night. So props to the guys who get in there. I hope everybody comes back. Because, look, this is something I love to do. Ness will tell you, a lot of guys don't come back after getting knocked out. I'm ready to get back in there. I've been trying to get back in there. Even my brother, we just have fun doing this. So for those of you who didn't go this way, get back in there. For anybody who has been in there before and you haven't come back, fellas. It's bigger and better. You don't want to miss it. If you're itching to try it, try the next one. Hopefully, I know one of us will have big news coming about the next venue. But yeah, I just want to end my call by saying this. The King is back. Supermax returns on the next Border Wars, and we'll keep you posted.
All right. I love that Border Wars is this Border Wars is enticing other guys to come back. See, like now they want their opportunity at the lights. They seen what happened, and Rel wants that. Supermax wants that, and that's what I love. We got CRB1 that says, my man Mario, the only one that listened to me when I said for months Fury versus AJ was 100% cap. Fury versus Wilder 3 # this is the way. Shout out.
Thank you.
Let's see what else we got. I know Mario got to go, so I'm trying to get to everybody. We got Miguel Robles that's just sending some super chat love. No message. So we going to Gil, the ambassador. Congratulations, Mario. Clapping emoji. I was not in shape and ain't spar, and I took a L to a 29-year-old. I was 41. Shame to them dudes who pulled out. That's right, man. A lot of people pulled out. Georgie Porgy, what it do, baby? I told you wasn't blocked, man.
Thanks, Gil. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Gil, man. Shout out to you. You need to come back, get that rematch, man. We got James Benitez that says, Mario, salute to you for proving everyone wrong. Enjoy your moment. Thanks for putting on a show. Shout out. Bowen Bama with another one says, Show Kid, the Shannon Briggs of Border Wars moving to Texas. Yeah, because he said, I'm going to move to Texas.
I'm moving to Texas.
Yeah, I do love Show Kid, though. He knows how to fucking promote, man. So
listen, I'm telling y'all, if I could do this, we could do a weigh-in on the beach. We could do the press conference at my brother's barbershop.
Don't sell us dreams. Don't sell us dreams. Get it done, man. Because Adrian sold us the dream, and he made us believers. You know what I'm saying? And now I got a taste of that. And I don't want to go. I mean, I don't want to say backwards because I can see myself back in Hector Vasquez's gym. I'm not beneath that gym. That gym is about to have Barrera and Eric Morales fight each other live on pay-per-view. I'm not beneath that gym, but I do like the venue. I like alcohol. I like having that party feel. I like the DJ. I like the lights. I love the smoke. I want that. Don't get me wrong, that gym again he got lights and smoke and the fucking music. So I don't know. That's a good option. Texas is always a great place. Austin V, what's up? He says, throw me to the Wolves. Match me up for Border Wars 12. What is that emoji like blowing the smoke out your nose?
Blowing the smoke out the nose.
Like,
yeah,
like I'm ready emoji and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, match you up. You didn't even say what weight. Chill. We got Bowen Bama with another one says, Sir Isaac got robbed. I mean, I ain't going to go that far. I'm going to say that that's a fight that deserves a rematch. We got Sean Jones, Mission Impossible, Gentleman's Driving Club that says, Rel, fight me in a pro bout. Oof.
I got a question, Mr. Nestor. Mr. Nestor.
Yes.
How did Sir Isaac look?
I mean, when you ask me how he look, what exactly do you mean?
Just overall, generally, how did he look as a fighter? Like, as he coming in border
I mean,
war?
for me, I would have liked Isaac to use the jab more. You know, I feel like everybody is too square. I don't think they're making themselves. You know, like they're not. You know what I mean? Like Isaac
not
was
making
here,
themselves tough enough
Isaac
target.
was more here, and then it's like. Also, his head was down, like sucker for an uppercut. But again, we all novice, you know what I'm saying? I just expected more. He was in very, very, very good shape. You know what I'm saying? I seen the speed, so I expected. I guess my mind went to Ray Leonard, you know, because of the thinness and the height. I'm like, you know what I mean? On video, I seen the speed. I'm thinking he's gonna use the jab. You know, like fucking Steven used that jab and that footwork. He would jab and turn, you know.
It's hard to do that stuff in there, bro. Like, I know everybody be talking because I was fighting in Mexico because I couldn't get fights in Cali because they real haters out here like that. So like, but even when you fighting, it don't matter who it is, man. Like, it's hard to continue to use your jab for any type of rounds because your arm gets tired. You know what I mean? Like, listen, in my 7th fight, my jab arm was tired in the first round because I really was just kicking it, like, fast every time, snapping it. Like, then you could realize, oh, I can't shoot that type of jab so straight and hard all the time. Now it's time to ease up on the jab, flick it and touch the glove fast. Like, there's different things that people need to do as boxers that takes mad long. If you don't have a coach telling you, hey, take something off the jab, you going in too much, you over pursuing with the jab and you're going to run into punches. You going to bang, bang, you're going to run right into them. Like, you got to know how to stick the jab from where you at and know how to take small steps back, small steps to the side, and small steps forward. And it's very hard to get that because everybody think it's easy. But when somebody clock you, the last thing you're thinking about is, in your mind, is throwing a weak-ass jab. That's what you're going to say. Man, I need to get him off of me. I need to throw some smoke. But no, you throw the jab to the guts, throw it to the head, keep working your game. And then by the end of the second round, they usually be tired. And that's when you start going to their body and it's over with. It's really that easy in the amateurs. But, you know, it's hard when, like you said, novice, it's really the defensive portion. Like, the defensive portion is what make people tired. Because if somebody's throwing punches at me, Ness, I'm not doing all the moves, bro. I'm just catching and I'm so relaxed on defense. I'm not going, I'm not on your time. You got to think about this. If timing beats speed and every time somebody feints you, you making the biggest move and you're going, that's moves that you didn't train for. You train to just throw straight jabs. You didn't train to go jab and So if somebody's feinting you and you going, that's movements that you didn't train for. You're going to get tired. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody thinks they want to get in there with me. But when you do, I'm not doing all the moves. I'm not doing anything. I'm really chilling. And you're going to be like, well, no, it's different, bro. Like, I'm so comfortable. I've been in there with Andre, Khan, Berto, Aaron Coley.
But why can't
Mayfield.
why can't you just let us see it? Why can't you let us showcase that on Border Wars and help Border Wars be great? Like, why you gotta keep
I
them
would like to
skills
showcase.
to yourself?
Listen, Ness. This is why. Because when you get so much backlash for spanking people and making them look like bums, then you want to actually get some work with another pro. So when somebody say something, you can say, "Hey, bro, I was in there with another pro. It's good work." You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in there with nobody because if I stop him, it's just something that I was supposed to do. Listen to what I'm saying. Like, it's just something that I was supposed to do.
You're right. I see that you feel like it's a lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose. If I get out there, stop him in the first round, boom, boom, hard 2-3, and then dig to the guts. Like, listen, I seen this fight when he fought the was that a Russian guy? Whoever that amateur was.
I thought he was Mexican or Hispanic for sure.
Whatever. Like, I know, listen, every black fighter that's most of their kryptonites. Like them type of pressure fighters. Not me. I fought all my fights in Mexico. Nobody wanted to come forward. Because once you feel me touch your glove or tie you up, you feel like the strength is so different that it's like, well, I'm going to just play it safe because I don't want to get hurt. He is sharp and I can't even get nothing off. If you don't believe me, just go and watch the fights. Like, this is the thing what people don't realize. When you're really skilled, you don't have to do as much. You don't have to be slipping and looking all cute. No, it's simple. I'm just here to get you out of here. Now, when you good, then yeah, I got to pull out more tricks. But if you're not sweet like that, bro, it's going to look very simple. Like, and that's why I say I just don't want to fight nobody like a novice for real. Like, I be talking to Veneno and my guy, like, he'll say I get some work with V. He taller than me.
I don't know about that, man. Veneno's active, man. We can't be having.
All right, man. See, this is what I gotta do now. I gotta go to Atlanta, get in Mustafa's gym, cause one of my little homies out there with them.
Yo, when you going? When you going? Let's meet up out there. I'm gonna set up a trip pretty soon. We could go see Matt and Veneno together. But let me see if we got any more super chats here. Gil was Mario might have inspired me. That's what I'm talking about, Gil. He says
what's up.
Mario might have inspired me. I'll be ready next time, but Jemmy don't want it. I don't think, but I'm up for it. Give me Jose though. Mario might want Jose. Let's see if Jose want Mario. Maybe we could get Jose to come back and do it again.
Yo, that's a fight I would love.
Sarcastic Sarcasm says Border Wars was better than all those Showtime pay-per-views that have flopped and were overpriced. Well, hopefully Showtime or Dazn sees what it is that we're doing. Obviously, TikTok and YouTube is taking over the boxing world. We've been doing it. We just need help with the right budget. We can get it to the right place. Joshua Lang from Wisconsin says, them lights were bright as fuck. No lie, I got caught in them. And then Jerome got me with the blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck just happened? Yo, honestly, I was telling the ref to stop it, Joshua. I didn't want you to get hurt because you were taking them shots to the head and you were able to take them, but your legs just didn't seem there. It was a little bit, stiff. And I'm just like, yo, I got to be careful. I don't want you to, Yeah, GB Guthrie. Major Key Boxing will be doing an interview on Melissa Odessa. Major Key Boxing, who I just put the link. It's another, content creator from YouTube. And yeah, man, creators supporting creators out here, man. Give them a follow. I am followed. I subscribe and notification bell, all the goodness. I support hard work. And, he got my girl Odessa on there. Everybody know Odessa the future. Shout out to Protege. I met him yesterday. Yo, shout out, man. Yo, you guys don't even know, man. I'm never going to stop doing this show, even though some days are dark. But, I love meeting y'all, man. I met Baldy and Protege.
For real.
And it's just, crazy to meet people that have been listening to the show and, here, man, take pictures, all that craziness. He says, congrats on the show last night, Ness, and congrats to Mario on the win. Shout out to Baldy. Man.
Shout out
Damn,
you,
we got
Protege.
a lot of callers.
Man.
Oh, shit, look who's on the line. Let me see if we can make a fight right here, man. This is the thing is that, again, I'm not going back to a gym. It's got to be a big-time thing. Wisconsin really treated TBV good. Everyone knows we accepted a flat fee, so, we really didn't have to do nothing but bring the show and promote the show. They had the show really there for us. They took our consultation and stuff like that. But that being said, I know that Jose could host a fight in Canada. Shit is, everybody knows Canada might not accept my ass, so that ruins everything. But he is rumored to be moving to Miami. And then maybe we can make it happen.
Popping all this champagne, popping all this rosé, getting money like Jose, chain code Norway, shorty want that foreplay, I'm like, no way, gotta rock like Coldplay, killing it, OJ, getting cheese like Green Bay.
Yo, Ness, what's going on, man? Rumors of my demise were greatly exaggerated, my friend. I'm back. I'm back.
What up, champ?
Look, I hear Gil call me out, and then Mario, man, you know you've been gone too long when you hear people like that get the confidence to say my name. I just first of all wanted to congratulate you guys, man, on the show that you did. Mario, my friend, the sun shines even on a dog's ass, just so you know. So congrats, you won.
You
won it.
I expected him to say.
Backhanded compliments left and right.
Word.
If you want it, Mario, I would love to give it to you, my friend. You and I, we're friends for years. It'd be nice to get in there and do it. I think Gil, as much as I love Gil and I respect him, he's a buddy of mine. I just think it would be too easy, man. Honestly, no word of a lie. I know Ness wouldn't even let me have that one. But Mario, let's do it, man. Let's do it. I'm back, man. I'm back, and I want a cherry, to be honest.
Oh, he called you a cherry.
I would love to do it in Canada. Listen, I'll tell you, in real talk, I told Ness, there's actually a venue in Canada that I've been put on they've said that they would want to do it, but, it's very early, so, and Corpus, too. You would love the beach. We got a nightlife. It's a small town, but it's a college town, too, so... Man,
last time I went to Texas, I took Cruz's heart, man. So I'll do the same when I do it to you, man. So I wouldn't mind doing it.
Yo,
love to do it, man. You know what? I'm just so proud of you guys, man. For real, man. It's amazing.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, for real.
Would you fight? Would you fight Mario in Corpus?
Oh, absolutely, man. I'd fight Mario. Ness. Above anything, man, I'm a smart man. I only take fights I know I can win, to be honest. And Mario would be one of those fights,
Yo, listen, when he said, I'm a good matchmaker. Yesterday, ask him what I told him. When he said, I want Jose, that's the first name he said out of the ring. I want Jose next. And then Show Kid said, "Who the fuck is Jose?" And I'm like, "Nah, Jose's a name in the ecosystem, but I get it. He hasn't been out there for a minute." And I told Mario immediately, "Bro, that's a difficult fight. Like, you got good legs, man. If anything, look, no, they can laugh at us and say we compare ourselves to the real thing, but like if we are comparing, you got some Algieri legs. You can use, Ruslan Pavatnikov, Chris Algieri. That's you. You use the whole ring versus Cruz. You did your thing.
I got some Algieri legs, and Mario has an Algieri chin, man. So that'll be a nice matchup,
I told him about your right hand too. I said, you got to be careful with his looping overhand. Right, it surprises a lot of people. It surprised Cruz, and it definitely surprised Enrique. But yeah, I think it's a good fight. I think you're taller though, right? Are you 5'10"? Are you 5'10"?
Yeah, 5'9".
Oh, okay. Mario's
Mario's
like 5'4".
Listen, I spar 5'8", 5'10s. That's who I spar. I've never sparred anybody my size.
I told him, man, I just don't know that he is ready for you, right? Like, your level of confidence is different. You already a showman, right? Like, he's still, I think, dealing with tension, being tense or trying not to be tense. Like, you're already coming into the ring with music and dancing, and you're already more of an entertainer at this point. I'm
not tripping. This is an opportunity that Jose would be giving me. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna forget who started this and who built it up. But at the same time, I feel like there ain't nobody I can hit that won't go down. I might take 3 teeth this time. I don't know.
You got to stick to the phrase, man. You got to make it a catchphrase. I got the biggest left hand of all the border wars. Now you got the teeth, or actually the tooth, to prove it. Like, you're the Marcos Maidana of border wars now. You knocked Mayweather's tooth out. Like, no one can say that. And you made a man quit. I don't think anyone. I made a man's woman make him quit. You made that man decide, I quit. That's different. Like, that's someone else stopping it. Like, that's what I'm saying. The ref stopping it, the corner stopping it, your wife stopping it, but you deciding, I can't beat Mario. Whoa, that's huge. That's fucking.
Yo, do it, Ness. You know what? I'll do it. I've been gone too long, man. I want to come back, and to be honest, like with all due respect, I would love to square off with Mario. And to be honest, honestly speaking, I have to be truthful. It would be an easy match for me, man. So why not? Let's do it.
All right.
Sounds like it works for both of us.
We'll talk in the back end.
Mario,
man.
we both think we're easy, man.
Yeah,
all right,
that's
let's do it. But outside of that, guys, honestly, I love the outdoor venue. To me, the outdoor venue. I know you guys have problems with the bugs and the lights, but something about an outdoor venue, man, is just magical, right? So, I mean, hopefully there could be maybe a state or a city that doesn't have problems like that, because the outdoor thing, it just gives it a different atmosphere, man. I just totally think it was just unreal. Beautiful job, guys. Congrats.
Thank you, man. Honestly speaking, I don't know how they do it. Like obviously we're not on that level, but how is it that the bugs don't motherfucking attack?
Well, it's because the lights are higher. Like at baseball games, there are always bugs in Texas. Every Houston Astros, Rangers, if their building is open, there are bugs, but the lights are so high that it's like an ecosystem above your head, so it don't really affect them.
Damn it, man! Because he's right. It was.
It was nice. Beautiful until the sun went down. It was honestly, it was amazing until the sun went down. Like, man, sucked. I expected to be out there and the sun was still gonna be up. You know what I mean? A couple delays affected that, but yeah, Jose's not lying. That atmosphere outside, it just felt better. Like. The
elements are so difficult. Though. I ain't gonna front.
No,
man.
they are.
I didn't like being like that humid, sticky feel. Like you already fighting, so you're used to the sweat. That's part of what you signed up for. As a commentator, though, I don't want to feel my fucking chest all getting moist. Like get the
sweaty
fuck out
and
of
shit.
here.
Yeah.
Nah. But Austin V, I know we read this, but I wanted to elaborate a little. Get into this. He said, "Match me up from 160 to 168 with whoever." 100 emoji. I need your experience. Shoot me a message on Instagram. And what did you think of Esteban? What do you think of Anthony Edwards? What do you think of Adrian? What do you think of Dan the Man? You guys really need to do your own research. Go through the ecosystem. Check out some of these fighters because at the end of the day, these are the people that I'm going to offer you. Karma Surge also sent some screenshots saying that he was trying to get Jose and Keem in the ring and they both ducking him. But it seems like Jose went the bigger name in Mario, understandably so. That being said, we got Hulk Bradley. Hulk Bradley, what's up?
What's going on, Ness? Hey, Mario, congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
Congratulations, man. I watched Border Wars for the first time and it got me very interested in participating as well.
Oh,
that's what's up.
Amazing. That's dope. What's your weight class?
So, I'm a heavyweight.
Oh, I'm glad I retired. How old are you? I used to hate hearing 34. That shit, bro. Oof, see? Young guy.
There you go.
There you go. Any experience?
Yeah, Ness, I'll let you stay retired, Ness. I ain't gonna call you out or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I'm done, man. Fuck all that shit. I'm done, bro. I mean, listen, watching it yesterday is obviously I wanted everything Mario had, but it just takes so much, man. It takes so much because look, Show Kid lost a tooth, man. This shit isn't no game. So you got to be 100. You got to be 100 in there, man. Like, yo, Joshua Lang, he got in there with Jerome. Jerome was sharp. So it's, you got to be sharp. You got to be careful. But yeah, 34, man. Any experience? Talk to us, man. You gotta sell yourself here.
Hey, I had a couple amateur fights.
Oh,
I lost them both, but I didn't give up. I didn't really give up. I sort of got into it with my trainer, and where I'm living at now, it's hard to find somebody to train me.
Where are you?
I'm in southern Illinois.
Southern Illinois. Oh man, you was right by us. Isn't that by us? No, that wasn't by Wisconsin. When we was in Wisconsin, because I heard Chicago's like right by Wisconsin.
I think it was an hour. No.
I mean, that's nothing.
I might be wrong.
No, I'll be pretty far.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because Chicago, I'm about 5-6 hours away from Chicago, depending on how fast you drive.
Okay. But
But
all
I'm
right.
very
So
interested.
two amateur
Very,
fights.
very interested.
Two amateur fights. When the last time those fights took place?
It's been a couple years now.
I mean, so check out our heavyweights, man. We got Rel, we got Sean. Sean just fought yesterday, obviously. Rel hasn't fought since the last one when he took on Marvin, and he's got a heavyweight fight versus Morocco Joe. We got Smoke 'em Out Jay, who beat Supermex. Supermex, who drew. What's your height though?
6'1".
Okay. Supermex drew with Santiago and lost to. Who did he lose to? Santiago. He lost to Smoke 'em Out Jay. What other heavyweights is out there? There's a few now, actually, to be honest with you, man. Brandon from Houston is also a heavyweight right in your age bracket that wants to sign up. He's like 6'4", 2 something. You know, we got some dudes, man. For real. It's picking up that heavyweight division. So definitely stay in touch, Hope. Hit me up on IG once you see that we got something cooking, because we ain't got no dates or nothing yet. You know what I mean? But once we got something cooking, you're more than welcome to sign up, man. We want to see you out there.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Had to hit you with my Deontay Wilder voice real quick, but most definitely, I will keep in touch. And I've been listening to the show for a while now. I just kind of got the courage to finally call in, let you hear my voice, and get acquainted.
Oh, man. Well, thank you, brother. We appreciate that, man. It's like I said, man, it's a surreal, magnificent feeling meeting each and every one of y'all every time I'm out there, man.
Real.
You know, and yesterday was that, you know, look, we were afraid of Wisconsin. I didn't know nothing about Wisconsin, let alone fucking Watertown. And, man, so many people. I didn't even know. Dollar DiBiase's right there in Milwaukee. That's only an hour away. So it was just, it was great, man, you know, meeting up with everybody and continuing to grow and network. I am going to mute you because you got a little bit of background there, always Hulk, but we do appreciate it. And, yeah, man, that's what I realized, man, over the last, 30 days, I guess. I've been slacking on networking, man. We have a network that is international.
Crazy.
Global. It's you know, we gotta definitely tap into that to change things. But we got a few replays here. Shout out to Jordan Baker, always helping out in the background. Damn, I should have did all three at once. Fuckery. Show some of these highlights here from Border Wars. Oh, that was Southwest, bro. They found my bag. Let me see. I just want to let you know we have your item in hand. Boom. Bro, they lost my fucking bag in Southwest. First time, so I ain't mad at them. Plus
what?
Plus they delivered it. Yeah, the step and repeat, bro. The step and repeat.
Damn, are you serious?
Yes.
How they lose?
I don't know. Well, they didn't lose it. They routed it somehow to Chicago, and I didn't even have a fucking I didn't even have a stop, so it made no sense. But yeah, Austin, hit me up in the DM on Instagram. Let me know if you like any of our 68 pounders. We have a lot, like Anthony Edwards, who was in the building. Shout out to Anthony Edwards, man. This is the original Mr. Steal Your Girl, to be honest with you. I seen you out there working, champ. You still driving or something?
Yeah.
Oh, you left late, huh? Because you was you was really still working then, huh? I see you.
Oh, you got me on?
Yeah, you on.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know, I was out there shooting. I would have been home already, but I had to make another little pit stop, you know what I'm saying? But I'm about an hour away from home, and you know, so. Man, it was an amazing weekend, yo, man. It was shout out to Watertown in general. Watertown was a cool little place. You know, you got to be careful in them small towns in the middle of nowhere sometimes, but it was great, man. Shout out to Adrian and George, man. They put a little something together, man. That was an amazing time, man. The weather was perfect. Everything was perfect, man. Yeah, shout out to Mario. Mario got the monkey off his shoulder. yo, there's a K with the big right hand. Oh, wait. I was sitting there judging, and I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers. I told girl that came through, I had a little thing come through. And I'm telling her, like, yeah, man, this about to be the craziest fight. Watch. And it mostly was, like, people get their teeth knocked out and shit. I'm like, my God, like, it was, the back end of the card was a slaughter. It was just 4 straight KOs. I'm like, my God.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
I know.
Because that's why I went so fast at the end. It was just like, okay, KO, damn, KO. Hey, and I chatted with Jerome's pops, and he was saying, like, yeah, he get around. He said he used to fight in Ohio and shit. So I was chatting with him for a minute. I ain't never heard of the dude, and then he came out there and did that. I was like, damn. So,
he put them punches together. See, him and Bishop out the same gym. That's what it looked like. They went for the same combination over and over, and they just kept, it was just success. Like, let me just do this 3-punch. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Until they get their man out of there, man. It was crazy.
Yep, that's that. But that's what they teach you, dude. If it worked, keep doing it until they adjust.
Yeah.
Make them adjust, man. And Bishop a killer.
He is.
Bishop is officially a killer, bro.
For real.
Everybody was wondering, like, how you gonna deal with a dude that's his height or really actually taller than him? And he came. I thought he was gonna take his time, and he came out, jab, then he just turned it on. Do. I'm like, oh shit, that looked like that hurt. Do. I'm like, oh. Like, so yeah, guys is out there putting on the show, man. I wish I could have fought, and that was, man. I just ain't had the time to dedicate to the camp this time, man. But man, it's the truth is, you really can't go backwards now. Like after that. Man.
Yeah, man, it was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, man. Bruh,
we can't go back.
Bruh,
now, people gonna see it and be like, "Yo, we here."
Exactly. No, listen. How do we top that? Like, Adrian had 3 different sets of ring card girls. Like, he got the baddies up here. Listen, he had a sponsor for some bunnies, and then he had a sponsor for some melanin, and then he had the sponsor for some ratchet if you wanted ratchet. Yo, my man was not
I was looking at him like, what he got up in here?
Yo, I heard somebody say, I heard somebody mom say, why are so many strippers in here? I'm like, I don't know. That shit, bruh. Yeah. Bruh, she walked in,
It was like the Playboy buddy. Oh,
bruh,
man.
the thing is that I thought Adrian said they was gonna have like the whole, the ball attire. She walked in like she was about to do a bachelor show. She thought she was about to do a bachelor. She was about to do a private show for all of us. I said, "What the fuck is she wearing, bruh? Y'all missed it. If you wasn't
baby
there,
with the leopard on, baby. Yeah.
Oh no.
Baby with the leopard on, hopping the ring. I'm like, oh, what's she about to do? I'm like, she's. I was like, yeah. I was really thought she was about to do something too. I was like, shit, that could have been in the ring in the
it was crazy. It was crazy. It's gonna be hard.
It was an amazing time, man.
It's gonna be so hard to top it. That shit had 3 bars, man. How do you top it? It had 3 bars.
Oh, where?
It's too hard.
Where was you thinking about doing it next?
Man,
I don't
know. I'm gonna let the universe, man, see who else wants to do it like this, man. Because honestly, this was big. So we brought a lot of people out. We brought a lot of people from different parts of the world. We a traveling community that we spend money. Like, we get there, we renting hotels, we renting cars, we having dinners, we buying bud. Like, we are walking. We money.
We the STEMI check.
Yeah, we money.
We
so
the STEMI check.
Somebody got to pay for that. Plus, we promoting the hell out your spot, and we gonna bring an event to your spot. So we gonna see where the universe take us, man. You never know. I mean, Who you looking at though? Because that's how things manifest. I know Karma out there looking for a fight. I'm not throwing him at you. I'm just saying like things manifest by the people that want to join. They kind of like, again, Adrian pushed us that way. You know, James from Tennessee, he want to push us in that direction. I'm waiting for him because what they got going on out there looks beautiful. So it's right up around.
Oh, they got a little something.
Yeah.
They got a little venue or something.
They
got a little venue or something. Oh yeah, Tennessee's dope. What part of Tennessee you from?
Let's bring him on, James.
Hello.
We're at in Tennessee, champ.
So I'm based right now in Nashville, Tennessee, the capital of Tennessee, and I work side by side. I work side by side with TriStar Boxing. We the premier boxing promotion in this area. Last night we had a show in Chattanooga. We had a collaborative show in Chattanooga, Tennessee, with Southpaw Promotions, which is why I wasn't able to see Border Wars, but that's why I'm listening to it now because I was trying to get the results because I was trying to watch it back through my BPE app, and I've been having problems on the watch back. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I signed up for BPE, but whatever. But yeah, back to that. But I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. We also do shows in Memphis. We do shows in South Haven, right there in Mississippi. And so we also have done casino shows in Tunica, Mississippi. That was before I joined the company, but they've successfully done that. And we got a show. We got 2 shows in Atlanta next month. Those are some co-promoted shows, and then we got another show in August at the casinos in Kentucky, the Oak Grove casinos in Kentucky. So we do shows regularly, and you know what I'm saying, like a lot of the things that Ness is talking about as far as like needing venues. We don't have one set venue, but we use different venues across the state. You know, so, you know, finding venues would really just be finding potential sites and deciding on which one would be the best one for what we were trying to do. As far as promotion, great to have the Boxingvoice promotion vehicle to assist, and then I'll make sure to mobilize the on the ground troops, and we really beat the ground and get the promotion going, because our shows have pretty good turnouts. Like last night, for example, we had a lot of mishaps, man. Like, we had the Camp Jordan Arena in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The arena has the capability to hold about 5,000 people, but we had to put down half of it.
I've been in that arena before down in Chat.
Yeah.
I've been in that arena in Chat. Yeah.
But we had to shut down half of it, so we only allowed for about maximum capacity, about 1,500. We were able to sell 20 VIP tables. Our VIP tables go for $1,000 a pop. But we had general admission. It was a little underwhelming. And then a big problem happened right there after our second fight. There was an unexpected power outage in the facility. So our pay-per-view stream that we had going got dropped. So now there's a lot of emails and a lot of contacting the people that we got to do to apologize for this. So if it's anybody that's in the Boxingvoice community right now, if you were watching that show on pay-per-view, if you were following me on Instagram or following one of the affiliates on Instagram, we promoted that show to you and you bought that pay-per-view. If you contact TriStar Boxing, you will, if you can, show us where you purchased it, you had that trouble, we'll make sure to get you that refund going, because we apologize for that. That was an unforeseen thing. We had no control over that. We had an issue last night with the national anthem. Like like Mario said earlier, man, you know how hard it is to find a national anthem that you can play, and man, it's ridiculous, man. But those are some of the bumps in the road that you encounter on this show business thing, and that's why I'm just such a big fan of the Boxingvoice, because I started out just listening to this show and not knowing nothing about the inside workings of the boxing game. And from listening to this show, it went from that to wanting to compete in Border Wars, wanting to get off the couch to start a weight loss journey, then actually getting deeper into the community, talking to all of the different people behind the scenes, going to a boxing gym regularly. And then that's where I saw the opportunity to get with TriStar. And then at every small door that was presented to me, I literally kicked the door in, because it's just, I want to be a part of the boxing game so much. I just love the sweet sign so much. You know what I'm saying? So I think Tennessee would be your best bet to try to top Wisconsin, and it's not a competition because it's all love. You know, this is all part of building the legacy of what they're doing at the Boxing Voice, what they're doing, giving average Joes the opportunity to shine like celebrities, transforming lives, man. Myself, I'm a testament, man. Just going to the boxing gym, trying to learn the sweet science, so that I wouldn't just be a novice, getting just, you know what I'm saying, not even know the right way to throw a punch, just thinking I'm gonna walk in to a Border Wars event fresh off the couch because I watch boxing, don't know nothing about it, and get my block knocked off. Let me try to learn about boxing. You know what I'm saying? Going to the gym, I done lost 35 pounds. I had a weight goal of hopefully being like 2.25. I haven't been this small since my freshman year in college, and I just turned 39 like a week and a half ago. Like I'm in the damn near the best shape of my life, and it's, you know, it was all because of you guys putting a fire in me and stoking it by doing shows so regularly, and me going to bed at night thinking of like, how can I get deep into boxing? How can I get deeper into doing it? And now that I'm a part of it, it's like, how can I make boxing better? Because there's an opportunity and there's room for that. And I really think like a collaborative effort between us and y'all, man, this show gonna be fucking epic. Like, I know it's gonna be crazy.
Hey, man,
because
that's what I want. So just talk to your peoples to get with our peoples so we can beat peoples. Let me get to some other callers real quick. We got Lids Low in the building. Shorty stepped in the ring and swing. What's going on? Lids Low. Always a pleasure to hang out with you as well. This now, I think, the second time because of Florida, now Wisconsin.
Get your ass in the ring and
Ain't no
swing,
hard
man.
button. Boxing motherfucker like this.
Boxingvoice.com.
Hey, Daddy. Boxing thinking man's game.
This a dollar bill.
Skill. Up here. You gotta be out think a motherfucker. That's what
Boxingvoice.com.
TBV, what's happening, man?
What up?
Man, everything, Coach. I checked it off the last flight, and I'm headed home, bro. I can't wait to get in my fucking bed, dog. But
Yo, that's how I felt, bro. I came right home and took a freaking nice long sleep.
Fucking hey, man, I'm trying to get rubbed down, you dig? But hey, man, shout out to everybody who stepped in that fucking rain. To everybody who want to do it. It ain't nothing like fucking doing it, bro. Like, if you really love this sport, like you say, you really talk shit like how you talk shit, get your ass in the ring and swing, man. Though I went against a 20-year-old some cat, that motherfucker brought it. Shout out to Dylan. I took that L. It was what it was, but I enjoyed every bit of that shit. I was tired as fuck. My bottom half quit on me. You understand? So if anybody finna join this shit, make sure you do your dips and your squats, because them legs will go on your ass. You hear me? But it's no regret. I loved every bit of that shit, and I would do it again. I ain't gonna lie, my jaw hurt a little bit on the left side, and my back killing me. But, you know, for a 40-year-old cat, man, I handled that shit. You dig?
Dance.
Yo, my back is killing
40.
me, dog.
Okay, no, we gotta respect that, man. You joined the 40 and older club, man. There's not a lot of us out there, man. Shout out to, once again, Sir Bishop, for not only being 40 and over, but continuing to participate. But yeah, man, congratulations to you, man. Win or lose, man. After 40, you still out here trying to do the George Foreman thing. We got to respect you, man.
100, man. I appreciate it. To everybody who took an L, man, that shit all right, bro. That life, man. You gonna take some L. If you want to get back in it, do it. If you don't, I dig it. It is what it is. But that shit was sweet, bro. Y'all got to experience that shit, man. So, like I say, and I'm going to continue. 1, shout out to Baldy. 2, get your ass in the ring and swing, man. I'm out there, Cap. I'm going home, dog.
Yo, you the man, Liz. How was it meeting Baldy for the first time, man?
Hey, man, that dude cool as he is on the line, bro. Like, he was the old lady and his folk who he brought out, man. They show love even after the fight. Oh, let me say one more thing before I forget this. Wisconsin people, I fuck with y'all, bro. I met this nice, cool little chick. I met a millionaire. Dude done told me all his little beard. He was drunk as shit. Yeah. But he was cool as hell. Shout out to Wisconsin, man. I fuck with all y'all, bro. Adrian, shout out to you, dog, for holding that thing down. You got shit done. And to your business partner. And I will be going back to Wisconsin. You did. Shout out to y'all. I'm out, man.
Word. Adrian, man, you already know what to do, man. Me and Adrian spoke, man. It was a success. It sounds like everybody's enjoying it and enjoyed it. So that's that's what's important. We got Supermax with a super chat that says Jose's still the best talker in Border Wars after all this time. Yeah, he's good at that, man, and he's good with his legs. So Mario, you know, he's gonna have to come up with a good. He's gonna have to come up with a good game plan. We got Troy Graham, who is the co-host of Major Keys. They're gonna be interviewing Melissa Odessa on Thursday at 6 p.m. 6:30 p.m. On Major Keys YouTube channel. And he says, respect on the shout out. Appreciate it. No doubt, champ. No doubt. We working, man. Oh, look who's in the building. Mike Gross says, shout out Mario. Knock a motherfucker out, Munguia.
Yo, thank you, Mike. Dog, you the man for that.
And he says, salute to Lids Low, yo.
You the man, Mike.
Yo, that's right. Mike got in there, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we all up to date. We got my Jinbe on the call. What's going on, champ? Damn.
Not much, Ness. Just want to congratulate you on the great show, and Mario, great job, brother. Keep it up.
Thank you.
I'll check you out on the next one.
All right.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Jerron Wolf, what up?
Yeah, man. First, congratulations to Mario. And for all those that still on the fence about participating, if that atmosphere last night ain't got you off the fence, you don't have a pulse. Because that was crazy. The whole atmosphere, the whole setup, everything. And I feel like when this is just going to keep growing, so now's the time to get involved if you're on the fence. I know as soon as I get my hernia straight, I'm trying to get in there.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it for sure.
Man, we can't wait to have you, man. Get that surgery, get that hernia fixed.
He's right, though. He's right. At this point, if you were ever on the fence, then this is it. There's no more fence. It is the experience of a lifetime, win or lose. It is. Oh man, it's crazy.
You know what's crazy too? You know what's crazy? I think thinking back, right? Nobody came out with a regular outfit. The worst thing that happened, and again, I'm not trying to be critical of everybody. Everybody's in different financial situations, blah, blah, blah. Some people had sneakers. But mostly everybody had at least boxing shorts, right? That I remember.
Yeah, I don't remember anybody with that. Oh, one person had MMA trunks, but to me, it's kind of the same thing. And it was an MMA fighter too.
Shit.
So.
Intrigue said, I'm still laughing. Got your tooth. Bruh, you got to use that.
That's a good one, dog.
You got to use that.
Yo, that's a good one, dog.
Lord. Shit. Yo, fuck, man. Poor show kid, yo. I'm just so happy he cut from that cloth, that fucking Queensbridge MOP 90s era fucking East Coast, man. And he back still talking big shit.
You know, real.
He said he beats you 99, 9,000, whatever fucking number he said. That dude is crazy. Yo, Wisconsin was I mean, listen, you already know, Adrian, man. Like I said, man, we talk, man. We talk. Let's do it. Yo, he said put that shit on a shirt. He's right. That's the new catchphrase, man. But look, we got to everybody. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget to catch us on the next one tomorrow morning. It's going down. Let's go.
Yo, at Mario Mugi on Twitter, at Mario Mugi on Instagram. Thank you to everybody that showed love. And yeah, man, thank you to Show Kid too. Yo, thank you to Doomy. I can't believe this is the first time I'm saying it, but yo, that guy, if you ever wanted to train with somebody who gives you that positive energy and knows what they're doing, that's the man to train with. He deserves to try to take a fighter somewhere one day. But yeah, man, at Mario Mugi, peace.
Peace.